All right.
So close to picking that lock.
All right, so
You were.
we are live. We are playing Call of Cthulhu's first 7th edition scenario called Deadlight. We are Pentapalz. I am McMuffinfucker in chat. Prefer to go by Jesse. And I am going to be the keeper for tonight. Let's go ahead and just go in order, and we'll do character introductions while we're at it. So, Keegan, why don't you go first?
Oh boy. I'm Keegan, Dubon 23. I'm playing Mary Josephine. She's 28, lives on 1483 North Manchester from Gettysburg, and she's a medical student. Size 50.
Okay,
Lose some weight.
we that is literally average size. Way to be a fat shamer, Keegan. Jesus. All right, Tad.
I'm Tad, freaking Satan in chat. I'm playing Myron Melbont, the brawny private investigator.
All right, and then next up, let's go with Chris.
I am Randall Greywater, aka Randy. I prefer Randy. Partner to Myron Melmont.
Yes.
Life partner.
Yes.
Alrighty, and then let's finish off with Paige.
What up? I'm Paige, or Paige is in chat, and I'm playing former boxer Val, just Val, and she's from New York. That's all I
Okay.
got.
All right, no problem. All right, I will also put a disclaimer up here that the character portraits that I have, I put those up there before people determine their characters. So I think we have 2 female characters, if I'm correct.
I can give you my portrait. You can put up there. I made it specifically for this game.
It's all right. We won't use that portrait. I also don't have time to edit a live overlay. So one of those should be also female, but it's fine. I don't think anybody will really notice. We'll just pretend those are your guys' portraits as players and not as characters.
I'm the top right.
You got the
I wanted
stash.
the
I
mustache.
think everyone wants the stash.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
he
I want-
looks
I'll
like
I want the pretty
he
lady.
looks like the
take-
love child of Walt Disney and Charlie Chapman. I've already said
he
that.
does. He does.
I'll
be
take the creepy
smoking-
guy. Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, we're fine. Moving on.
Alrighty. So we are playing Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition by Chaosium. Anybody who is familiar with me knows I am a huge Lovecraft fan. I'm a huge horror fan. And 7th Edition Call of Cthulhu is probably my favorite tabletop RPG. So after our Alien game, we decided to keep things going. And I thought the best way to do that was going to be to continue with some Call of Cthulhu.
God damn it.
Are you all right?
Huh? Yeah, just really close on these really low skills. Also, I don't know why psychoanalysis is a pilot skill.
You know you want to
Anyway.
go. Oh, you're trying to get a 1, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I got confused by the noise because I was like, why is someone rolling? Anyway, so we are starting off. It is 1922. You guys are all residents of Arkham, Massachusetts, and all of you are planning a night going to Ipswich, a little bit to the north, and you're going to Ipswich to visit a traveling medium. You know that she is relatively popular, and all of you have kind of different reasons for wanting to go see her. Val, being a former boxer, you had some prestige back when you were, still doing the circuit. And so you've been invited personally by the medium. You're the main contact everyone has. The 2 private investigators are actually looking into this medium.
Okay.
just because, she has a lot of success and a lot of popularity, but there are a lot of people who think that she's a fraud, and she has obtained fairly decent sums of money from her clients.
Mm-hmm.
So the two investigators, Myron and Randy, are traveling with Val. And then, in addition to that, you have your friend Mary, who is a medical student. And Keegan, why don't you tell me why Mary might want to visit this medium?
Huh. Let's see here.
So she's from. Nope.
Boy. Well, let's see. She's really smart. She's probably skeptical, but wants to try out. Like someone that doesn't believe in psychics, but they're like, but I guess I'll give it a shot.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
'Cause
Okay.
she's also real smart, so she probably doesn't believe this.
All right, so you're kind of skeptical, but you want to see things too. Obviously, like I said, you and Val are friends from whatever reason behind that. If you guys
Fist
are
bump.
family members or whatever. And then, of course, Val also has some experience with Myron and with Randy, who are going because they want to be able to investigate this proposed psychic. So, the four of you are in Arkham right now. You're at Val's house. That's probably the easiest place to start off at before you decide to go. It's not a terribly far drive, but it'll still take at least a couple of hours. It's starting to get dark, and it's starting to get very stormy outside. It's been raining for most of the day. It's pretty windy. So, why don't you guys go ahead and look on your character sheets and tell me who has the lowest luck?
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
In the Discord, in the text channel, or if anyone else can do this, will someone just make an in general notes thing so I can just type notes in there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tad, you want to go ahead and do that? I think you have to be the one to do that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Sorry, I didn't know who was in charge.
Yeah, it's Tad on this one.
Mine is also 50. We might all have the same luck.
There you go.
I mean, it
Thank
could
you.
be.
Where is luck?
Far right.
I think you all have the same luck.
I have 11 magic points.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I have 50.
All right, so everyone has 50 luck. All right, well, that'll make things perfectly random then. All right, so the four of you are at Val's house. You guys need to get up to Ipswich. It's about, we're going to say about 7 o'clock. You got about a 2-hour drive ahead of you, and the medium is giving like this special kind of group reading at this house at about 10 o'clock. So you guys have 2 hours to get there with about an hour to spare, which is good because, like I said, the storm's starting to pick up. You're over at Val's house. How successful of a boxer was Val, Paige?
She kicked ass.
She kicked ass. All
Took
right.
names.
So Val actually has a pretty decent house. That's probably why everyone's meeting up with Val at her house. I mean, not only, because she's the one who knows everyone, but she probably has the nicest digs compared to everyone. I mean, you got a medical student, no money there, and then 2 PIs, and I mean, come on, PIs don't make money.
Still.
What year is this again?
22.
22.
Still somehow eating nothing but mash and ramen.
That's not even like available right now.
No, it's just what I have to eat though.
So I like to think of it this way. So in 22, it was still like the women housewife type thing, but she's a boxer. Everyone's too afraid of her to tell her no.
Yeah. She definitely has to deal with some sexism until she knocks somebody out, and then it's like, you know what? We're gonna let her just
Maybe
do her
not.
thing.
We're gonna let her pretend she has a dick.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
just
just
kidding,
we'll
but-
just.
Yeah.
Would you like one, ma'am?
Yeah, seriously. They don't even ask. Like, I just rip it off. Like,
Ugh.
they don't get to ask.
You got a collection. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dick collection.
Yep. So that's actually where this scenario is going. You guys want to know the Lovecraftian horror? It's a former boxer with a dick collection in her closet.
I mean, as a private dick, that is terrifying.
Hopefully you can keep it private. All right. So yeah, like I said, you guys need to get to Ipswich. I imagine the investigators probably have a car. Val has a car. Obviously, I don't think Mary would have one.
Nah.
So I mean, you've got 2 cars available. Are you guys going to drive separately, or are you just going to climb into one car? Because there's only 4 of you.
We should probably carpool, save the environment.
Yeah, save gas.
Yep, those are the same thing. All right, so you're all going to take one car?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I can have my chauffeur take us.
I'm going to say you don't have a chauffeur. You're not
You know what?
You're not that
Piss
point.
all over my dreams.
You don't have one because he's on vacation right now.
I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna.
You good?
Yeah. Chris, what was your name again? Randy. Randy. I'm gonna punch Randy. I'm gonna be like, drive the fucking car. You're my new chauffeur.
Nerd.
No.
Dick.
See, I have level 5 in ride, so I have to ride in car.
I think it's
Okay.
drive auto, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got a 20% chance of successfully driving this car, so maybe
I
not
also, yeah.
I
only
don't know
have
what
20 in
drive.
drive auto.
God damn it! All right.
It's under art. For some reason, drive auto is under art and craft skills.
me. Yeah, sure.
It is.
The funny
Yeah.
thing is, I'm pretty sure
I have
Randy has like a 50.
I have a 60. So
No.
I'm
You're actually the best one to drive the fucking car.
all right. Okay, I don't actually punch Randy, and I just drive the car myself.
Okay, all right. So Val's gonna drive everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So you all climb into Val's car and you start making your way towards Ipswich. The road that you're taking is a kind of like this smaller winding country road that cuts through the woods. It's the main thoroughfare to get your way to Ipswich, and you guys are driving for about an hour at this point, so you're probably about halfway there. You know, you're not terribly far from the town of Bolton, although that's still, a couple dozen miles from this point. As you guys start making your way, once you kind of get to the wooded area on your way to Ipswich, you start to notice that the storm picks up dramatically. I mean, we're talking like the really big fat raindrops start coming down. There's lightning. There's a little bit of hail. The wind is gusting unbelievably hard. It's actually almost a little difficult to keep the car on the road, and you have to slow down almost to a crawl just to be able to see anything on your way. So the storm is picking up dramatically. Like I said, you're driving for about an hour, so you're actually not quite at the halfway point. You're a little bit less than that because you're not able to drive at the full speed you would normally. And I need everyone to give me spot hidden.
Oof. Used up all the good rolls. Oh, okay.
Oh shit! How do you make the roll?
You just click on the button.
If you're still in edit mode, you can't.
Oh.
There you go. All right, so everyone but Mary.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are driving. Like I said, the storm is coming down really bad. It's hard to see anything, but you all, except for Mary, are able to make out a figure that just darts in front of the car. And you can tell at the last moment it appears to be a young woman screaming.
I've seen too many fucking horror movies for this shit. We're just gonna run that bitch over and keep going.
Hold on. Let me, oh, no, I don't know if that's a crime or not, so.
No, but it is our duty as servants of the state.
Aren't you a private
investigate it?
investigator?
As servants of God.
Paige.
Yep.
I need you to make
I'm
a
a
drive
private
check.
investigator.
A hard success.
Nice. All right. So you're able to slam on the brakes and have the car come to a skid stop as you kind of just go past her a little bit, and you manage to just not hit her. And she's more or less just standing like right next to the passenger side door now as you guys are kind of diagonal in the road.
Is she still screaming?
She
Is
looks
that-
she looks like she stopped screaming and she's just like looking kind of dazed at the car. You notice she's got this big bruise over her left eye.
So,
no, I don't like this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I assume that I was riding shotgun as the other combat character, so I just like start manually rolling down the window because that's the only choice.
I mean, there are no power windows at this point. You are correct. So
There isn't any power or anything.
you roll down the
You punch
window.
out the window.
The moment you roll down the window, you're assaulted by the howling winds, and you can tell this woman looks like she's in her early 20s. She is soaked to the bone. She's got this dress on, this black dress. She's super pale. And very skinny, but she's just soaked to the bone from the rain that's coming down. And like I said, she's got that huge bruise and a welt right on the left eye and right above it. And she's just looking very dazed and confused, looking over at you. And obviously she's very frightened, and she has this almost manic look in her eyes.
I'm assuming I see her by now.
All of you see her. When they skid on the brakes and he starts rolling down his window to address the figure outside the car, Mary does finally be like, "Oh, that wasn't a deer."
Yeah, I'm just saying I got a 92, so I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't crit fail.
So,
Can
I mean, it's the 20s, so Myron is probably just like, what's happening, Toots?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So the woman just kind of looks at you and she says, "I need help."
We all do. Join the fucking club.
Peels
Sorry.
out.
What's all the hubbub?
What's all the hubbub?
What do you need help with?
She sniffles, although you can't actually hear her sniffling. You can just see her. Because, again, she's still just standing in this torrential storm. And
That's okay.
she's yelling through the window. She's just like, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm hurt.
I don't trust this lady. I don't trust this bitch.
She is
Well,
visibly hurt, though.
I took an oath, so I
Tired of the
I
top
gotta
of the car.
do it.
Tired of the top of the car.
Do we have like a trunk?
You have the
Get in the
boot.
way back.
Get the fuck in the trunk! Shut the fuck up! Anyway,
Do we let her into the back seat?
backseat. That's okay.
I mean, I imagine that's probably the part of the car that has the most room.
She's
Probably.
gonna have to lay on your guys' laps.
I mean, she's pretty
They aren't-
small, and it's just Mary and Randy in the back, and usually Randy's aren't usually big men.
Bigman.
They aren't usually
It's
big
actually
men.
the other way around.
Yeah, it is.
Randy's are usually huge men.
Not as big as Nathan's, but
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. Every time I've met a Randy,
That's
it's
true.
always been
Nathan's
a
are
really
huge.
skinny Randy.
I will say, according to the backstory section of the character sheet, apparently Mary is slender and a little on the short side, so there's probably a whole bunch of room back here.
All right. So are you opening the door and letting this woman in?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you open the door, and she gratefully gets into the back next to you guys. As she's getting in, you see a lightning bolt kind of strike the ground fairly nearby the front of the car. So the storm is
Jesus.
right over you guys, and you can hear like creaking noise as a tree kind of falls somewhere behind you guys over the road. only like probably 50 feet away from the car.
In front
neat.
of us?
Behind you.
Behind.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's
Locking us in.
hurry the fuck up and let's go.
All right.
You're
Get her
driving.
in the car.
You are driving.
Yeah, you guys are getting her in the car. God damn. Do I have to make a drive check?
Right now, no. If you're still like taking your time and being safe, it's not too bad. But you get her into the back of the car. She's shivering and freezing. She's sitting next to Mary.
Can I do a first
ahead.
aid to see if I can help her with the whole
Yep.
injury thing?
Yep. Go ahead.
All right, cool.
All right. So Mary's useless so far.
Sure am.
All right. So Mary is checking her over. You're not really able to tell much. I mean, she's got a big old welt and bruise over her eye. It looks like she was struck with something. And what you're guessing is she seems a little like she might be suffering from temporary amnesia. And she appears to be in shock. You can tell that much.
Done got concussed.
Probably.
She's in the car, so I just look at Val and I go, Val, cheese it. We got places to be.
I'm just gonna look at him, and then I'm gonna drive the car.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him that look. That look. And drive
That
the car.
look. Yep.
That look.
That you
Which is
about to be punched
terrifying.
look.
Yeah, which is terrifying looking at the character portrait at the bottom of roll 20 and knowing that I'm giving that look to that man.
All right. So you guys, take off again. You're driving for probably only about a mile or so before you get to a part where you can see some lights up ahead. It looks like there's a gas station and a diner that are not like combined, but right next to each other that are off to the side of the road. The most notable thing, however, is a truck. Obviously, there aren't really semis back in the 20s, but there's trucks with flatbed trailers, and there appears to be one that looks like it started skidding in the mud, and it's jackknifed across the road.
So we can't get by.
It doesn't look like you can get by, no. It's stopped pretty much right in front of the gas station and the diner. It doesn't look like the gas station's open, but you can see the bright lights coming from the diner, and you can make out shapes of like people moving around inside.
Well, I could go for, a little something to eat if you guys think we should stop in here, because it looks like we're not going to fucking get anywhere.
Yeah,
What time is it roundabout?
It's about 8 o'clock, 8, 9-ish,
At
somewhere
night, I'm
around there.
assuming?
Yes. That's why I said it was dark.
Well, you never know. It could be like winter.
I literally told you guys you were leaving at 7 p.m. because the medium was starting at 10 p.m.
Don't worry about
And
it.
it was going to take 2 hours to get there, giving you an hour left. Do you not remember that whole spiel that I gave you, like, literally less than 30 minutes ago?
It's 30 minutes ago, man.
It wasn't, though. It wasn't 30 minutes ago.
I remember.
Thank you.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I will go take a timeout.
All right, so you guys are pulling off to the gas station / diner?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
All right. So the gas station is very simple. It's a wooden structure, like a wooden office, that is currently closed. There's just one gas pump, and then there's what looks kind of like a parking structure that's next to it. There is also the diner itself, obviously, that has it's not exactly an outhouse, but it's got an external bathroom behind the diner. And there appear to be 2 cars parked in front of the diner as you guys kind of pull your car up. As I said, the gas station itself appears to be locked, but you're able to go inside the diner without any issues. Going inside, like I said, it's only about 8 o'clock, so the diner's still open. If you had to guess, it's probably open until like 9 or 10. But going inside, you see... Give me 1 second.
Did the strange woman give us her name? I don't remember.
Did anybody ask her?
No,
Now
you
that
just
I
called
know.
her. You just called her toots, and then we
Yeah,
left it
and
at
then
that.
he checked her over, and then nobody said anything to the woman you just drove.
I probably would have asked her while I was checking her over, especially once I was like, "Oh, she's probably concussed."
Yeah, she's able to tell you that her name is Amelia, but she's having a hard time remembering anything besides that. That's probably
Is
how
it
you were...
Is it Amelia Bedelia?
It's
I was
Amelia
typing that.
Earhart.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We know what happened.
What?
Cthulhu.
Ugh. But, yeah, so she said her name is Amelia, but she's having a hard time recalling anything else besides that.
She was probably eaten by crabs, by the way. Amelia Earhart.
Well, yeah, on an island.
Oh, I want Amelia Bedelia. Was that a book? It doesn't matter. Continue.
All right. So you guys go into the diner and you see 5 individuals inside. There is this large man with a beard who is sitting at one of the booths. He looks kind of shaken up, and he's got a cup of coffee that he's sipping on. And there is a kind of like pudgy guy in his 40s that's standing near him. He's got like one of those kind of napkin handkerchief things, and he just keeps dabbing at his forehead, like one of those guys who just perpetually sweats.
Mhm.
There is a younger woman, probably a waitress. She looks like she's in her early 20s as well. Very pretty, who's kind of standing by with a pot of coffee, just listening to the man. You guys can't exactly make out what he's saying. And then at a booth just a little bit further down is an older couple that look like they're in their maybe late 60s, early 70s. As you guys walk in, everyone kind of just looks over at you guys.
I'm going to just give the nod. Just
Is there
nod.
a
Like a
big enough booth
yeah.
for all of us?
Let's see, there's 5 of you, so, I mean, you could probably squeeze into one, yeah, if you're squeezing Amelia in with you.
Oh, there's probably like a bar, too, if this is like a diner.
Yeah, it's an old school diner. There's like a little bar thing
Well-
you can go up to.
I mean,
Is it
it is Prohibition era, though, so you're not getting nothing good at that bar.
That is also true. You were asking something, Paige?
No, keep going. I'll keep going. We're
Okay.
good.
All right, so yeah, you guys all set up at the bar. You see the guy with the handkerchief just kind of like elbow nudge the younger looking waitress who kind of hurries up and walks over to you guys. And she just says, evening, is there anything I can do for you guys? Anything I can get you?
Do you have, like, a menu?
I mean, you know, she kind of goes behind the counter and pulls out, looks like 2 menus. This isn't the kind of place that has a lot of menus. And they're just like basic paper menu. I mean, they sell like burgers and soup and like grilled sandwich and like a Reuben and I don't know, whatever the 20s diner would have.
I'll have the special.
Oh, you
I'll
don't
have
want
the
the
soup
special.
of the day.
Oh, do I not? Okay.
Do
But-
they have like steak and eggs?
This late, no.
Okay.
They mainly
Do they have steak?
They would at a different time. At this point, right now, you really just have like coffee and maybe some pastries and stuff because they close in like an hour,
Sorry.
and this isn't, you know, like modern day where they cater to a customer's every need.
Jesse's at like the painting that I put in the general channel. The Nighthawks painting. The famous diner painting.
I mean, that is a diner, and this is a diner.
A little bit, yeah. It's not. It doesn't have the giant windows, obviously, but
Gotcha. Okay, anyway.
All right.
Well, I'll get a cup of coffee and a fucking like 2 pastries and then call good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also get a cup of coffee. And did you say like a sandwich was on there?
Yeah, you can get like a grilled cheese.
Oh,
There's
fuck yeah, I'll
literally
get
no
it.
cook.
Okay. Well,
There's no cook right now.
I mean, I'll go back and grill my own cheese if they want me to.
Well, she can do that. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, that's why you can't order like a steak right now, but she can go make you a grilled cheese sandwich.
If I go make the steak, can I have the steak?
No.
Okay, I'll take the grilled cheese.
Please, sir, stay behind the counter. I'm gonna have to ask you, sir, to stay behind the counter. But so she takes orders and she just looks over at Amelia and just says, "Are you okay, Amelia?"
Oh, they know her.
You know this girl, woman?
Yeah, she actually lives in the area. Her and her grandfather have a cottage just down the road. She kind of looks at Amelia's face and just like, what happened to her?
She ran in front of the car, and thank God I hit the brakes in time. And she doesn't remember anything. We asked her what's wrong. We had our
medical student
friend here that is supposed to know medical things. Not
Starka,
really be
what do you
much
want from
help.
me?
You know, I want you to do better. And
That's fair.
we don't know. We don't know. But we obviously didn't want her to stay out in the storm, so we brought her here with us.
She just kind of nods a little bit, and
I just wanted to see if I could do better than the medical student.
You did not. She just kind of nods a little bit, and then she motions over to the gentleman with the sweaty man, and she just says, "Hey Sam, you want to come over here?" And so Sam looks over. He just kind of nods, and he puts a hand on the big guy with the beard's shoulder, and just kind of says something to him, and walks over, and just says, "Well, hey there, folks. What's up, Mary? What do you need?" And she just says, "Well, these folks say they found Amelia just running out in the middle of a storm." And so he kind of looks concerned a little bit, and just kind of looks over at her, and she tells him the same thing that you guys told her, that Amelia just kind of ran out in front of your guys' vehicle. And so the guy who owns the place, Sam, looks over at you guys and just says, "Well, I appreciate you picking her up. I mean, this is a nasty storm, one of the worst I've seen in a long time."
And just doing what we should, I guess.
No, that's still mighty nice of you. Where were you folks heading?
Excuse me.
Ish, something.
Ipswich.
Yeah, Ipswich.
So he just nods a little bit and he says, "Oh, Ipswich. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting out there in this storm, especially what with Jake's truck taking up the middle of the road like that. It's gonna take us a while probably to get that unstuck, and that's when it's safe to actually go out there and start pushing the damn thing."
You don't got any rope or anything like that?
I mean, we got some rope, but I mean, it's a truck.
I mean, could tie it to like the frame and just throw the thing in neutral and like pull it out that way. It'd be much safer than pushing it.
Well, I mean, we'll probably try that once it's not, raining cats and dogs outside. Unless you feel like slipping around in the mud.
I'll try it.
You want to go out there and try?
I mean, I'll help. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, if anyone else wants to, I'll help. Little rain doesn't scare me.
All right. I mean, if you guys want to help us try to get the truck off the road, we can see what we can do.
Okay. Round him up. Let's do it.
All right. So the guy gets up and he walks over to Jake and he says, "Hey, Jake, these folks over here said they're going to try to help get your car stuck out of the mud, or your truck stuck out of the mud. So let's get everything together and let's start huffing it, all right?" And you see the guy with the beard just kind of look over at you guys and just like lets out a little bit of a huff. He's like, they really think they're going to be able to help me pull that damn thing out in this storm?
Do you even know who I am?
No.
I'm sorry, I got cocky and then I lost it.
So Jake just like lifts himself up out of the booth, slams down the rest of the coffee. He looks over at the two guys, over at Myron and at Randy, and says, "All right, you guys want to help or what?"
And me.
He looks over at you when you say that, and he just kind of laughs a little bit. He's just like, "You gotta be shitting me, right? No offense, sweetie, but what do you think you're gonna do?"
Can I,
Yeah, take it easy with this one, pal. She'll knock your block off two ways from
I
Wednesday.
literally was about to say I'm going to punch him, and I'm actually going to punch him.
Are you actually gonna punch him?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Like in the face, or?
Yeah, in the face. In the
Oh.
face. Ain't no one talking shit to me.
All right, make a brawl.
I'm sorry, everybody, just in case.
I mean, I'm gonna say
No, it's usually
see
me
it
doing
coming.
this shit. So
Where?
If
I
you
found it.
if you switch over to the combat tab, you can hit unarmed, which will also roll the damage on top of it.
Where's the combat? Oh, I see it. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
We're
Watcher
good.
killed us, man.
I'm not.
Okay.
It's possible.
It is. I mean,
Just-
I suppose it
like
could
it.
This
happen.
man is Cthulhu in disguise.
Oh, I failed.
You did fail. All right. So he's not really able to dodge, but you kind of jump out of the seat and you have a pretty good hook, but you're not able to connect as you kind of like judge the distance a little bit incorrectly. But it would have done a decent chunk to him.
Yeah.
You can see the 5 damage on there.
Yeah.
But so he kind of like takes a step back when you do that. He looks very surprised. I think he's more surprised at the fact of like you had perfect form with the punch that you threw. Like even
Yeah.
though you missed, he could kind of tell like that probably would have sucked. He puts
Yeah.
his arms up in like kind of like, how do I want to put this, in instinct, but he just kind of backs up a little bit and he just says, "All right, calm down, Jesus."
Well, watch your mouth when you talk
I like
to
to
me.
imagine that was like
buddy.
that anime scene or something like that, where it's like, man, it's a good thing that didn't hit me. That I would have been done for.
Yeah, like his inner monologue is like,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, so, like I said,
You may be wondering how I got here.
you're gonna tell him, like I said, watch his mouth when he's talking to me.
Okay.
Don't do it again.
So he just kind of looks. He's got a very like angry look, but he just doesn't say anything. He just grunts. And he's just like, "Well, if you folks are gonna help, just come help."
All right. Walk to the truck. At least I am.
All right. Is anybody else going with them outside?
yeah,
What about Randy?
I'm waiting for my sandwich.
Randy's waiting for a sandwich. How about
I'll
Mary?
get my.
I mean, I got 55 strength, so that's a little bit above average, right?
Slightly above average, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a helpful person. I'll go do it.
What is Myron's strength?
It's not much. He's not much stronger than Mary. It's only 60.
Oh,
Good. All right. So the three of you walk outside with Jake out to his truck. Let's see.
oh, my power is 60 though.
Chris, why don't you give me a luck roll?
Oh man, he's gonna find a toenail in a sandwich.
Oh,
Whoops.
click twice.
Well,
Go the first one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say we have
that's
to
a
go with it
shame.
first. Unfortunately. All right. You really got a tinkle. Like that coffee just went right through you.
Makes sense.
Oh, start doing the potty dance.
Okay. I mean, So Mary, as she's like making the sandwiches, looks over and says, "Oh, there's a bathroom outhouse thing right out back."
That's going to be confusing. I hope Mary isn't around for a long time.
Weather the storm for a tinkle. Thank you, lass. Okay, that was a mix of transatlantic.
Yeah.
I'll get it down. I'll get it down.
All right. So as you get up, you actually see the older gentleman that was sitting there with his wife. He kind of gets up too, and he walks over to you and he says, "Well, excuse me, Sonny. If you're gonna go outside, do you mind if I go with you?"
Why?
Well, and he pulls out an umbrella. I just figured I'd be nice. I need to go out there too, and I just figured we'd go at the same time and use the same umbrella.
That's pretty sus.
Yeah, that's super sus.
You don't need a high intuition to know.
Like if you two were friends or something like that, you could go go to the bathroom like boy talk or something like that. But like,
well, no. So it's
I
only
believe the proper phrase is locker room talk, Keegan.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a single person thing. What he's talking about is just standing outside while you you have to take turns. You can't both go at the same time.
Oh, we're not gonna hold hands.
oh, that's a shame.
I mean, I guess you could try.
And no,
You
I
both
I
fit in
meant
there.
like girls go to the bathroom at the same time kind of thing.
Yeah, no. This is a single person outhouse thing.
Yeah.
More or less the guy's just saying like I need to use the restroom too. I just figured I got an umbrella. We could just both go out.
You can go first. I don't mind. I can wait.
So he just kind of looks at you. He's like, "All right, that's fine," and he goes, "Single person is a suggestion," and he just goes outside. All right, so the three of you go out to the truck while Randy stays inside, waiting for his sandwich and waiting for the older gentleman to come back in. Just holding his bladder so far. You guys go out to the truck and. So you see Jake kind of climb inside for a second, and then he pulls out like a what looks to be a chain, and then he just yells over the storm. All of you are just getting completely soaked right now, and I mean it's cold too. And he just yells out like, "All right, I got a chain. Or are you suggesting we just pull it bare hand?"
Well, where's that rope?
Would you rather have the rope instead of the chain?
I mean, we can use both.
That's true.
Fucking. And he climbs back in and he pulls a rope out and he tosses it over to Myron. You still didn't answer my question, Toots.
I catch it.
Jeez, you sure do.
You like throw one arm out, catch one end, and then like spiral it around the rest of your arm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see anything else to pull it with.
So he starts getting the chain and the rope on. After he gets that on, he just looks over at you guys like, "So, what are you grabbing?"
It's on the frame, right? Not like on a bumper.
No, it's on the front. This guy knows how to put this shit on a
Okay.
truck. This is
I
the
mean, this is
20s.
the
This is
20s,
literally
yeah.
everyone is like knows. Everyone who has a car knows a car.
Well, it's also
All
the
right.
20s. The bumper is part of the structure of the
Okay.
car.
All
Yeah,
right, that's fair.
yeah.
All right. Well,
I can also guarantee you this man knows more about cars than you do.
how dare you?
he's
I
a
Myron
20s
Jackson.
farmer. This guy knows
and you're
more
a
about
medical
cars.
student.
I'm talking about Keegan in real life. This guy probably knows more about cars.
There's absolutely no way. That's a 20s car. That thing's like 4 cylinders at most, and that's all it has. It has nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah, he probably knows more about that 4-cylinder 20s car than you know about 4-cylinder 20s cars.
Mhm.
Probably not. They're real simple.
Keegan, anyway.
Yeah.
I hate all of you.
Anyway.
Well, I'll grab onto the rope.
All right, so you grab onto the rope.
I grabbed the chain.
You grab the chain, which makes much more sense.
I mean, you can get a better grip with
Okay.
the rope.
You can, yeah. You can like wrap your hands around it more, I guess. He got the
I'll go
chain
shift.
because he, assumed usually when you tow something, you use a chain.
I can go, like, shift it into neutral and then grab something.
Okay.
Someone's gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
I assume he already did.
it's already in neutral, but are you guys going to try to
Oh.
pull it, or are you going to like have somebody hit the gas while you're pulling it?
No,
Yeah,
no, don't hit the glass. The gas.
Yeah, you probably
pull.
shouldn't
I mean-
hit the glass, so you get shards everywhere.
No.
Yeah, also,
the
it's in
gas,
neutral.
though, we might want
it's in-
someone.
It's in neutral. It's not going to...
Okay,
Yeah, but
if-
you would
anything.
put it in drive and then hit the gas, Keegan. I'm gonna smack you, I swear.
Stop being difficult, or I will drive half an hour to smack your ass.
Yeah, we can use the force of the truck to help us pull it out if someone is in it trying to drive it.
All right.
All right, so are you guys gonna do that?
I would
Sure.
suggest it.
Okay. So who wants to be inside the truck? Because Jake is gonna suggest he's outside. Because Jake is real fucking big.
I can be inside because I'm the one with the 60 drive, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're also the strongest.
Yeah, I know. Look, take your pick. I don't like.
Mary can get inside. All she has to do is hit the gas.
Okay,
All right.
I'll grab the rope. I'm
All
probably
right.
gonna rip the rope, but here we go.
They're probably gonna rip the rope.
Mhm.
All right. So, So Mary, yeah, you're just hitting the gas, so there isn't really anything special you need to do in order to do that. Why don't you two give me just strength checks?
Yay! Yay!
Nice.
Nice. All right. So you got a success, and then okay. So you start like pulling at it a little bit. You manage to get a bunch of mud sprayed anywhere, but you're not able to get this truck out. It is stuck in the mud real good, and this is a heavy truck. But like it's almost like its front tires are almost to the halfway point stuck in mud.
Oh, it's real stuck in the mud then.
Yeah, it's like super stuck. That's why he seemed kind of doubtful when you guys said it will help you pull it out by hand. This is likely going to need a tow truck once the storm stops and the ground hardens up a bit. Especially the way it's jackknifed too. There's not really a good way to like get a car over to the front of it to start pulling it. But yeah, it's really stuck in the mud. You guys would have to get much higher successes than that.
All right. Well, I'm guessing we're stuck here, so we should probably figure out what the hell we're gonna do in terms of sleep.
Yeah, we should probably inform everyone inside that we heard a tree fall down behind us, so it's kind of
Oh,
blocked
yeah?
in on both sides right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is true.
Mhm.
Chris, while you're inside, she finishes your sandwich, puts it down in front of you. Go
That
ahead
bitch
and
ate your sandwich.
go ahead and make me a spot hidden check.
Poisoned.
There's a gun in my sandwich.
There's the entire
Just like
script,
Halloween.
the entire script of the B movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so you notice while you're, she puts the sandwich down, you're still waiting, obviously, for the older guy to get back. The others are in the front of the diner, kind of like pulling and whatever at the mud. You notice, though, from one of the windows facing the other side, back towards where the outhouse is, you can just make out what looks to be almost like this faint, pale white color that seems to be kind of just coming in through the windows for a couple of seconds and then dissipates.
Like coming into view or actually coming into the window?
No, coming into view. Like you can tell there was some kind of a light outside of the window over by the direction of the outhouse that shone for a couple of seconds that you could just make out from the window and then disappears. But it was like this weird, pale, sickly white.
Huh. I go over towards the window, see if I can get a better look.
Okay. So, the storm's still raging pretty hard outside, but you're able to see at least like the outhouse area. You notice that the door to the outhouse is swinging open and it looks like it's empty, but you don't see any signs of that older man.
Hey, outhouse is open. I'm gonna go pee now.
What an investigator.
Okay. So you go outside and you go pee. All right, so the three of you, you guys end up coming back inside with Jake. Sam looks over and says, no luck, I take it?
No.
Nope.
And so Jake just kind of takes his seat again and just starts drinking the coffee.
My sandwich done?
Your sandwich is done, yeah. You guys notice that Randy's not in there.
I'll inform Sam and Mary that the way back is also blocked by a fallen tree.
So Sam starts dabbing at his forehead again. He's like, "Oh, I mean, that's not good. We might end up being stuck here for a little while." And you see,
Did you pick?
Sam starts dabbing.
I was like, did you picture someone like rapidly dabbing?
no,
Anyway,
It'd dry him off.
it would.
I don't want to
might
imagine
make him
rapid
sweat more,
dabbing
too.
though. Just gets even sweatier. I don't know if it's possible
Yeah.
for this man to get even sweatier. So when he says something about that, you see Jake just kind of put his hands in his face and says, "That we got to be able to get out of here, all right?"
I ask where Randy is.
Mary looks over and says, "Oh, I think he went out to the bathroom, out to the outhouse." And you see the older woman who was by the in one of the other booths. She just looks up and says, "Well, that doesn't sound right. Teddy was in the bathroom. Teddy hasn't come back yet."
Can
Well, I guess we'll just ask Randy when he gets back. Maybe they'll come back together.
maybe.
Oh, I hope not. Married
Randy's
50 years.
Randy's a top-notch investigator. He'll find your husband, man.
Randy's
I
a
eat my
top investigator.
No, he's the bottom. I eat my sandwich.
So Randy, you go out to the outhouse. When you get to the swinging door and you go to close it, you just notice that there's this weird kind of like grayish mud in front of the door that is kind of mixing in with the rest of the mud. But you do your business and you go back inside the diner. You don't see the older gentleman anywhere. But then again, visibility is kind of hard to see.
Nah, he did.
Nah, he dead.
He did.
That is the official prognosis.
I mean, if an old person wanders off in a storm, they die. That's just what happens.
To be fair, you guys would have enough sense also to know that this kind of a storm, a couple hours in this kind of a storm, you probably would be suffering from exposure. It almost looks like Amelia was suffering from a little bit of exposure.
Sucks to be her.
So I'm gonna go back to my sandwich.
All right, so you go back. The woman sees you come in. She kind of waits a couple of minutes as you guys start eating, and then she gets up and she walks over to you, and she says, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. My name is Winnie, Have you seen my Teddy?
She's the same name as my cat.
I don't think I've seen no bear, ma'am.
Wait, what lady is this?
The older lady
Right.
that was sitting over there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, so she gets up and she says, oh, no, not a... Sorry, son, not a bear. My husband, the other gentleman that was with me, he went to the outhouse before you did. He hasn't come back in. Did you see him out there?
Oh, no. I assumed he came back in.
Oh, dear, no, he didn't. Sam? And you see Sam just be like, calm down, Winnie, calm down. Maybe he just went out to the car for something. And he says, Jake, will you go outside and check, please? See if Teddy's over by his car. He's like, God damn it, why do I need to go back out there?
I didn't actually say that.
'Cause you the ugliest.
Just, Jake, can you do me a favor, please? Just see if Teddy's out in his car. I'm like, oh, fucking all right. Go get my flashlight while I'm at it, too.
Bye, bitch.
So he gets up. He goes outside. I need everyone to make spot hidden checks for me.
Spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Oh, shit.
Good.
Oh, failure. Oh, failure,
Hell
buddy.
yeah.
Yep.
Who got the success?
Ted
Myron.
did.
Okay, so one person got a success. So Tad, out in the direction of the front of the diner, you see the same thing that Randy saw earlier. You see what appears to be like a light, like this pale, sickly white light, kind of peering through for just a moment and then disappearing.
How'd that make you feel?
Tad, are you muted?
Tad.
Damn it. So as I'm eating my sandwich, I just kind of point over towards the light. And I'm just like, so what's that? He get his flashlight?
You see Sam kind of look over, just like, I don't see anything. What? It's the light only
There's like
peers
a
through
real-
for like a couple seconds.
Okay. There's like a real pale light. Would I have anything to compare it to? Or is it like
Not really,
really
no.
weird?
No, it's this really
Okay.
weird, like I said, this really weird, pale, sickly light. Like maybe it could be a flashlight, but it's got to be a real fucked up flashlight.
Hmm.
But he looks over and he just says, I mean, yeah, maybe Jake just grabbed his flashlight before going to Teddy's car.
Well, as a reasonable individual, that seems the most likely thing. And I don't want to go outside. So I eat my sandwich.
Right, that's fair. So you guys finish your sandwich and your drinks, and you notice like 10 minutes go by and nobody comes inside.
Something might be wrong with Teddy. Might want to.
If something were wrong with Teddy, Jake would be back. Probably.
What if something's wrong with Jake?
Well, do you see how big that guy was? I don't want to fucking find out what's wrong with Jake.
That's
You go find out. Take Winnie with you.
Sacrifices.
Can I? Is there like a? Are there like windows around that I can like look out like closer towards the outhouse?
Yes. The window that Randy was looking out of kind of faces the outhouse.
Can I look out it and try to specifically look over towards that area? If I have to make a roll, I assume I'll see nothing, but you know,
I mean, you see the outhouse.
I don't see anything like footprints or anything like that.
In a storm?
Aside. Well,
Yeah, the footprints are gone pretty quick.
In a super muddy storm, no, you don't see footprints. I'm not even gonna have you roll for that.
I'll look over at Sam. Are there any windows closer to the outhouse in the back?
He's like, I mean, you're at the closest window to it. I mean, you're right at the corner. You're
Oh,
only like 10, 15 feet away from the outhouse from this
Oh,
window.
okay.
But you also know that Randy was just in the outhouse and came back from it.
And Randy, you didn't see anything over there?
Just rain.
Uh,
I saw that weird white light before I went.
Oh.
Same one.
So we got a white light, and we got rain.
I love a rainy night.
Well,
Ball lightning. Fuck.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Sorry.
I mean it's been a while. I think we should, like, a couple people should go out there and at least try to find them. Like they might have like slipped in the mud or something like that and hurt themselves.
Well, if you're so concerned, why don't you go look?
I'm kind of volunteering, but I would like to not do it alone, seeing as the last two people that went alone got hurt potentially.
I'll go with.
Okay, thank you.
All right, where are you guys going?
Outside.
Sounds like the outhouse first.
All right, so you're heading over to the outhouse?
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way out to the outhouse. The outhouse is apparently empty. Again, storm is still raging very strong. It's freezing cold. You get soaked the moment you walk outside. But yeah, the outhouse just appears to be empty.
What is the area surrounding that outhouse look like? Does it look like there's any like slopes that someone could have
No.
slid down?
No, it's all flat. It's like a flat clearing until you get to the woods.
I don't see a flashlight anywhere, like looking through the woods.
Nope.
I guess let's just make like a circle around the building and then head back in, because if we make a complete circle around the place and we don't see anything, then we're not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm already freezing. Like,
We might as well do that. We might as well hit the old man's car. And then we'll look at
his
it.
car.
Yeah.
All right, sounds like a plan to me.
All
Okay.
right. So you guys are just making your way around the building?
Yeah.
All right, both of you give me spot hidden checks.
Oh boy, let's see like a 97 this time. Okay, 93. Cool.
Hard success.
All right, at least you have Myron with you. So you guys
Yeah.
go check out the old man's car. You can see the old man's car is empty, but you can make out a light coming from Jake's truck. Looks like it's coming from underneath Jake's truck.
Well, I guess
I mean,
we'll go check
I
that
want
out.
to get, I want to get out of the rain too, but that seems excessive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're still gonna get wet under there.
Yeah, and muddy,
Yeah,
super muddy actually.
greasy from the oil. Let's go pull him out from under his truck.
Yeah.
All right, so when you guys walk over to Jake's truck, you guys notice that the driver's side door to the truck is open. When you look underneath the truck, you can see just a flashlight that looks like it rolled under the truck just a little bit from the driver's side that's just laying there. The truck appears to be empty, but you can make out in the driver's seat what looks to be a small pile of gray ash.
So what you're saying to me right now is free flashlight.
There is a free flashlight.
Just
Yoink.
like, oh, he he probably dropped that and like didn't want to like get
Yeah.
down to grab it. He's a pretty big dude.
He
Also,
is.
I guess he just like
Probably a smoker. He's
he
probably
probably
a
like
smoker.
knocks off his ash like in
Yeah.
his seat like some sort of moron. Like he's
Yeah.
just gonna damage the leather or whatever it is.
Yeah, just making a mess.
I hate you guys for how much this makes fucking sense. Like I can understand why someone would be like, yeah, okay, that's bullshit.
Because let me tell you, this is the 20s. He's a smoker.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's
Is it like a
he's-
big pile of ash? Like is it suspiciously like in a pile?
It is suspiciously in a pile. If I had to compare it to a size,
Is it a Jake size?
it's not a Jake size pile, but it is it would take several ashtrays to fill that much dust. Like it's a
Okay.
good size pile. Like it's taking up a good portion of that seat.
So for some reason,
Oh.
Jake came out here and smoked a lot of cigarettes. It's very strange.
All right. Well, I mean,
Also,
it's-
Mary, you didn't notice those ashes when you were in the truck hitting the gas.
Oh. Damn, that guy smokes like a chimney.
yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Like I've seen some smoke. In fact, being someone that lives in the 20s, I smoke.
Yeah, I as
And
well, a 20s liver, am a smoker.
and I don't think I'd be able to smoke that much. That seems
This is like
seems a little.
at least like
little
3,
odd.
4 cartons cigarettes.
There would be like 10 cartons.
Oh Jesus!
Jeez, yeah, that man's got to cut down.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Well,
I guess
do I see anything else in the truck?
You know what, Mary? Actually, make me a
don't make me do
medicine.
Make him do it.
That's only a 50. I'm super gonna fail this one. Yeah. See,
Okay. Now,
I'm not kidding. I haven't made a single roll the entire game. Like legitimately, the lowest I've rolled has been a 71. That's the best one I've gotten.
does Myron have any kind of medical stuff?
he does. He has a 50 in medicine.
You can
Okay.
also make a medicine check because of your occupation.
Okay. Oh wait, I have first aid.
Not
Wait,
first aid, medicine.
Yeah. Nope, I don't have anything in medicine.
Okay. So then never mind.
That wouldn't have even made a first aid check for me, which is my highest skill.
All right. So yeah,
that's not.
you're not really able to tell. It doesn't look like cigarette ash to you, but you're not able to really tell what it is. There doesn't appear to be anything else in the truck besides, your average just crap that you would have in the back of a truck.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't look like cigarette ash, maybe we should. I don't know if taking a sample of it would do anything, and we don't really have anything to
Do
take
you
a
have
sample
anything
of
to?
it.
Yeah, because I'm not just gonna like carry it through the rain.
Yeah, that won't work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll close the door.
Yeah, that'll keep it pretty good.
All right. So you close the door back inside the diner. So what are you two doing?
Eating my sandwich.
Paige?
I'm savoring that bitch.
I'd say you've been eating it
So-
for a while.
It's got that thick cut bread.
Sourdough.
It's me, Sam, and Winnie, right?
You, Sam, Winnie, Mary, Amelia, and then Randy.
Okay. What is Amelia like? What has she been doing? Has she just been like sitting there keeping to herself, or like?
She's been sitting there very quietly, kind of like head in her hands, like kind of almost drooping off a little bit, but people have been keeping her from falling asleep. But she looks, again, kind of dazed and confused, but she looks a lot more cognizant than she was before.
Okay, and we're obviously all in wet clothes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna look at her, and then I'm gonna walk over to Mary, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Mary, do you have any like sort of
blanket.
I know she's you're not gonna have she's not gonna have clothes, but do you have anything that I could use to dry myself off but also dry Amelia off, because I'm sure sitting in her wet clothes and being freezing probably isn't helping her much.
So she kind of gives Amelia a little bit of a side eye when you say that, but then she just says, "We've got some aprons and some towels in the back."
Okay. I'm
So-
gonna go to the
Oh.
back and grab some aprons and towels. Sorry, Tad.
It's fine. I never say anything of substance. How old is Val, anyways? Because I'm gonna be honest. For some reason, I've been assuming she's like 19, like a 19-year-old former boxer. She boxed for like a year, and then she's just like, nah, none of this.
I don't want the concussions anymore.
I'm too good at this.
I always honestly when I play something, I like put myself in the situation, so I kind of pictured she was like 29,
Okay,
my age.
that makes a lot more sense than 19.
Yeah. So she boxed probably for a good decade. All right. Yeah. So
because 29 would be old for that's usually getting to the point.
I think
go
the
ahead.
original character who I deleted just to make this a generic character, I think he was 32. Like,
Oh, okay,
Okay.
yeah, perfect.
yeah,
Then,
boxers, especially old timey ones like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially in the 20s.
you
Yeah.
retire once you can't keep up anymore, and you can't keep up with younger folks like that. Especially back when there weren't nearly as many rules.
Mm,
or people weren't as concerned with getting
Well, let's
punched in
see.
the face so much.
Okay, boxing gloves did become mandatory in 1892, so at least
Oh.
you wouldn't have horrible scars all over your face.
Oh yeah,
but
no,
you
it's
would
not
have-
bare knuckle.
Yeah, you
But
would have
also-
more brain damage because of the boxing gloves, but
Also, to be fair, we also don't know if Val was actually an official boxer or like a bare knuckle
That's true.
street boxer.
that is true.
Especially being a woman. I don't know if there actually was official boxing for women in the 20s.
There probably wasn't, but in my head, I kind of assumed that maybe she like dressed as a dude.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe that's why
Rhonda.
you're a former boxer. You got discovered.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, yeah, since
yeah.
they box with their shirts off.
Yeah. Just bandies over the titties.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I probably wouldn't
She,
have big
like,
titties
flat-chested.
because yeah. Plus, I probably being a boxer, I probably don't. I'm more
Muscly.
muscle than titty.
More muscle than titty. All right.
Mhm.
That's the line for the night.
Yeah, but you know exactly what I mean. So
I do know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, because you get those like really like big, scary looking women. A lot of times, like they have so much chest muscle that it's not as obvious.
yeah,
But yeah, so
they're not as booty.
you grab towels and a couple of aprons, and you and Amelia start kind of drying yourselves off. Like I said, she looks a lot more cognizant as you guys are doing that. I imagine you guys do that more or less right when Mary and Myron walk outside. You guys are doing that, and the power goes out.
Fantastic.
From outside, as you guys are closing the door to Jake's truck, you can see all the lights go off.
Great.
Oh shit.
Also, I
almost
just
typed that.
realized, Keegan, you haven't made a single roll. I've made every roll. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we're the two extremes.
Mary and Myron. God damn it.
Yep.
Mary went and who went outside?
Myron.
Mary and
Myron.
Myron.
Mary and Myron.
Oh, I'm okay. Okay. Never mind.
But yeah,
I
so
was
what are you
confused.
two doing? Sorry.
After
What is Mary and Myron doing?
after we found the ash, we'll probably just head inside because there's really
Yeah.
nothing else to. Cause, like you
cold
said,
out.
yeah, it's cold out. It's rainy. We're not gonna find any tracks. Yeah, there's no reason to be out here right now.
Okay.
I assume we notice around this time that the power's out.
Yeah, pretty
Hmm.
much right when you close that door, you see the power go out.
Just open the door again. Just like
But you guys get back inside. You guys notice, obviously, the power go out, the other two. And then shortly after the power goes out, you can see a light from outside the window, getting closer and closer, kind of swaying, before Mary and Myron come walking in, Myron holding a flashlight.
Was that the
Oh,
was that the light?
Gonna interrupt here for a quick second. My buddy who's listening sent me an article of women's boxing. 1876 was the first female boxing match. 1904 was the first time men and women's boxing was introduced in the
There you
United
go.
States.
Radical. All right.
That is actually really cool. Make
Men's
sure to
boxing
thank
was
your friend.
accepted. Men's boxing was accepted into the Olympics, but women's was not. So
Okay.
both of them were induced, but only men made it in. So yeah, women's boxing is a thing right now.
All right, that's good to know. Also, a little bit more progressive than I thought the 20s would be. So thank you, Chris's
honestly,
friend, for
yeah.
looking that up. That's actually really good period information.
Though the top prize of the first fight was a silver butter dish.
Fucking nice.
I mean, was it real silver though?
Yes.
Probably.
There you go.
Back then, when they said something was silver, it meant something was silver.
They didn't have the technology to fake silver.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys come walking in with the flashlight, and I think it was Val that just asked if that was the light.
Well, I was asking out of care. Well, yeah, Paige was asking,
Gotcha.
so just ignore the question.
Out of character for Myron, since you saw the light that was coming through the window, this is definitely not the same light.
Okay.
But yeah, you see the two of them walk in, Myron holding a flashlight. You don't see Teddy or Jake with them when they come in. Winnie kind of looks upset and says, "Did you find Teddy?"
Found a flashlight.
We looked around the building and everything like that, but couldn't find a sign of either of them. Most was the flashlight by Jake's truck, and a big old pile of ash in his front seat. I guess.
Yeah, whole lot of ash.
Didn't look like cigarette ash, but he might
No.
be smoking some
Yeah,
newfangled stuff.
yeah, he might be smoking
Devil's lettuce.
extra ash
Legit.
cigarettes.
The jazz cabbage.
He's just smoking ash. He just puts ash in a pipe and lights it.
Delicious. It's basically the fucking tobacco version of smoking resin.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not wrong.
No. Anyway,
But I'm really cold, so I'm gonna get somewhere warmer.
I mean, you can see Amelia and Val drying themselves off with a couple of towels and aprons and stuff.
You got another one of them?
my character makes no effort to dry himself off. He will just get progressively more wet as this night goes on.
All right, fair.
Actively tries to maintain moisture.
Stand out in the rain, with the door open to talk to people.
yeah, there's more back here if you want to come dry
Neat.
off.
Gonna go dry off.
So no power. Probably no heat then. So it's probably gonna start chilling up in here.
Probably. It's really only in I want to say the low 50s outside, so it's not terrible. It's mainly just the rain and the wind that's making it unbearably cold. The actual ambient temperature is probably only in the lower 50s. And I mean, to be fair, the building just lost power, so it'll probably be at least a couple of hours unless you guys start opening doors and windows and stuff before it actually gets really cold.
Yeah, you're right. We better get a fire going.
Yeah, can I look for candles or in? Wait, what? Mhm. Can I look for candles too? Or I guess once I'm dried off, can I start looking for candles or ask? What's the waitress's name? Is it also Mary?
Mary.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
there's
two
only one.
Marys.
There's not two Marys.
there absolutely is.
Keegan is Mary.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I meant NPCs. There's only one Mary.
yeah.
I'm gonna ask the NPC Mary if there's any candles or something we could light to try and, not make it be so fucking dark in this bitch.
Like a Coleman lamp, maybe?
Yeah.
She says, "Not that I know of," and she looks over at Sam, and Sam says, "I think in the gas station office, I think I got a kerosene lantern in there.
Well, we're standing
So-
in absolute pitch blackness, so
Well, you got
except
your
for the
flashlight.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently my buddy is more of a history buff than I thought. Fun fact: a lot of clothes in the 20s, especially in the North, would have been wool, which is good for holding moisture.
Oh, nice.
Holding moisture in, but also maintaining body heat by keeping the moisture at body temperature.
So my clothes can be wet, but I myself am dry.
But yeah, so he just says there's a kerosene lantern in the gas station office.
Can we go get that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably a good idea that I stay here, though, and maintain some, order while we can,
Well,
Okay.
it's your office, and
Is
there's
it like
literally
unlocked?
Oh, I got a key right here. And he produces a ring of keys and holds it out. He's like, yep, right here. Should be right underneath the front counter there. Yep.
Okay. I take the ring of keys. Who will go with me this time?
Hold on.
Oh, me.
No, hold on.
Okay, we're holding on.
It's your fucking office. I don't think we have to worry about these two, the people that are staying, whoever that will be. I think you should come with us. There's really no reason for you to stay here.
I mean, it is raining out.
I don't give a shit. We've all been out in the rain except this asshole.
That's fair. Come on. Give me your keys and come on.
Give me your keys. We're going to do all the work, but you're just coming outside with us in principle. Give me 1 second. I want to see something real quick.
Okay. That works. I'm gonna... Yeah, we're good.
That's stupid. Well, I just noticed she has a really bad intimidate, but I don't know how she has a bad intimidate.
I have a bad intimidate?
You do, yes. You have an intimidate of 15.
Oh, shit, I do have a bad intimidate.
You know what? So you say that to Sam, and Sam just looks very resigned after seeing you almost punch Jake earlier in the night.
Yeah.
And by earlier in the night, I mean less than an hour ago.
Yeah.
Like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. So,
You lost someone.
it's Keegan. He said his phone died. He'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Oh. That's a problem.
So yeah, so he doesn't really want to test Val, so he's like, all right, yeah, that's fine. I suppose it's better if I go with you guys. It is my office after all.
Yeah, I mean, we're a couple ruffians. We could have stole something from you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I gotta keep my eye on you folks.
Yeah, we're shady. You want to come, Val?
Yeah.
Okay. So me, Val, and Randy and this man are going.
All right.
This man with the plan.
Keegan is not on, so we're going to assume that Mary stays in the diner. So
Yeah.
unless he says something different. But all right. So actually, since Keegan's phone died and it's almost 8:30, why don't we go ahead and take a 5-minute break, just for like bathroom, snacks, whatever else, and then we'll reconvene at 8:30. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So let's switch over, and for anybody watching, we will be right back. All right, and we are back. That was exactly 5 minutes too. We had good timing with that.
Nice.
All right, so Mary stays in the diner with the other Mary, Winnie, and Amelia. I believe those are the only three people in the diner now, along with Mary. And then Myron, Randy, Val, and Sam are making their way to the gas station office right next door to get Sam's kerosene lantern. So you guys walk outside. It's obviously very hard to see. You do have the flashlight that Myron has on him, but it's only cutting a few feet into the storm. Again, it's just fucking coming down like crazy right now. Luckily, the gas station office is right next door. They're technically two separate buildings, but there's only like a gap of maybe 20-30 feet between the two. You guys get up to the gas station office, and he pulls out his. Actually, Myron, you have the keys.
Oh yeah, I pull out his keys.
So you pull out Sam's keys after Sam absent-mindedly pats his pockets because he forgot he gave you those keys.
I just kind of like motion towards him. No, I got this.
God damn it. All right. So, he told you which key it was. He has like a key ring, but there's only maybe 4 keys on it.
I mean, is that a wrong thing to do? Because that hits close to home.
I mean, when I say a key ring, I mean like one of those big, obnoxious, like janitor key
Oh,
rings.
okay, yeah.
The kind that
Like,
you
like
would.
one of the like an old timey jail cell.
Yeah, but he has 4 keys on it.
Okay.
That's not okay. Like a normal key ring, sure. This is one of those like I should have 50 keys on this, but he has 4. He just has a big ring to feel important.
Yeah.
But you know, so it's pretty easy to pull out the key that he pointed out to you before, and you guys are able to go inside the office. The office is very plain. Like I said, the office itself is just a small wooden building. On the inside, you really just have like a counter with an old-timey cash register. This is pretty much where you would just go in to pay. And I mean, being the 20s, a lot of times you would just pay the gas station jockey who would pour your gas for you.
Mm.
Especially since I'm actually pretty sure it was more common back in the day for most gas stations to not be self-service.
I mean, wasn't it like Oklahoma just recently took away the like everything had to be self-service?
I believe so.
New
It was one
Jersey is
state.
still like that, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can't even like pour your own gas. So it's not really like a
Okay.
convenience store sort of thing. Especially these old timey gas pumps. I don't think they're like normal. I don't think they're complicated, but you know, they're obviously not super convenient. But anyway, so it's pretty plain in there. But it takes a whole like 20 seconds to find the kerosene lantern that he pointed out underneath the counter. But all of you are inside taking shelter from the rain. It's obviously not a very big building, but I mean, it holds you guys just fine. It's about half the size of the diner, maybe.
Okay. We might as well get this bad boy lit. Since we're all smokers, I assume we all have something to light it with.
Everybody has either matches or some kind of a lighter. So it's not that hard. The people with the lighter would probably have a better chance because anybody with matches, unless you specifically had a watertight container that you keep your matches in, those matches are
Yeah.
probably pretty soaked. But the anybody with like the old-fashioned Zippo lighter shouldn't have too much trouble getting the kerosene lantern lit. I need everyone to make me spot hidden rolls.
Including me.
And no, not you.
Okay.
First failure.
Hey, it's because you don't have Mary with you.
Yeah.
I would probably succeed this one.
Hey, there you go.
Yo.
Hey, and then how about for Randy?
He rolled. He was right before me.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
I
it?
failed.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So Paige is the only one who sees this. Okay. So Val, Myron is getting the lantern lit. You know, getting the light there. Light kind of fills the inside of the office. You notice though, from behind everybody, from behind you, you can kind of make out this pale, sickly white glow. And turning to look behind you, you can actually see what appears to be a hole in the back of the office being burned into the wall, with this light kind of pouring through, almost like a gaseous liquid.
Okay, hold on 1 second. And the light's coming through the hole?
Yes, the light's coming through the hole. It looks like it's pouring through the hole.
And burning.
And burning.
Okay, well, I'm going to point that out to everybody else, and we need to go. This doesn't look good.
All right, so you all see that, except for Mary, obviously. But Randy and Myron, you guys see the same thing, as this hole is getting much larger now.
Good golly, who better skedaddle?
I need everyone to make sanity rolls, except for Mary.
Sanity?
Sanity.
Let's see.
Oh, extreme.
Failure.
Ooh.
Just barely a failure, but a failure all the same.
Where is sanity?
Just click where there's hit points, sanity, magic. Just click sanity.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tad, go ahead and roll me 1d6.
How's the fucking former boxer more sane than me? You got punched in the head for a living.
Remember, the
What,
smarter
1d6?
the smarter you are, the worse it is. Yeah, 1d6.
That's true. corpse. That
4.
There it
Okay.
is.
You lose 4 points of sanity
okay.
as you see this otherworldly light just burning its way through the back of this office. So what are you guys doing?
Skedaddling.
I'm getting the fuck out of there. Yeah.
All right, so all you guys are skedaddling back to the office? Or, I mean, back to the diner?
Yes. Please.
Yeah. Was it coming through the door we came in?
No, it was coming out through the back.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah, let's-
you all start scrambling out. We're going to pause on you guys for a moment. Mary.
Okay.
Yeet.
So you're inside the diner. You know, everyone else has left. Mary, the waitress, is just kind of cleaning up or at least trying. You guys took the only light.
Mhm.
So,
Well- we took the only light to find another light. We're doubling our
Yeah.
light.
so I mean, I guess Mary produces a lighter. So, I mean, you guys are only really looking through lighter light right now. But
I mean,
Mary's
she's a waitress. You know she smokes.
well, absolutely. It's also the 20s, yeah.
Yeah, it's the 20s.
So Mary is kind of looking around. She's trying to find anything like a candle or something. You know, she told you guys that there wasn't anything like that, but she's still looking just in case. Winnie, right now, she's kind of like off in the corner crying a little bit, you know, worried about Teddy. Amelia seems to be coming more to a little bit, and she starts almost freaking out.
Calm down. What's wrong?
Give me a second here. What role do I want to make you make for this? That
It
I want to make
doesn't
you
matter.
fail
I'm-
for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No, I failed one, so now you'll succeed one.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, give me a second to get this loaded. I want to take a look.
Psychology, psychoanalysis.
Do psychology.
All right. Nope. Still failed.
Okay. All right. So you, damn, you are not having any luck with this. You have
That I will say. That's my lowest roll so far.
You're getting closer. You might succeed on your final roll of the night, which will be something stupid, like a spot hidden just to see, like, that you're about to die.
Yeah.
A spy hidden to watch your friends die.
Just like, man, it sure is dark out there.
All right, so she like I said, she's freaking out when you tell her like to calm down and everything. She's like, my grandpa. We have to check on my grandfather.
I'll just look out the window into the pitch dark rain. That might not be the safest option right now.
You don't understand. We were robbed.
Was he hurt worse than you were?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was knocked out.
And you don't remember him being there when you woke up?
I woke up. I mean, next thing I knew, you guys were pulling up next to me.
Okay, I see.
But the two men broke into our home, and one of them had a gun.
Okay. Do you remember where you are right now?
She looks around and she says, "This is the diner right by our house.
All right. How far away is your house?
It's just down the road, down a small path. I don't have it's less than a mile."
Less than a mile. Well, let's wait for everyone to get back, and then because they'll have. I don't know about the lantern that they were talking about, but that flashlight might be able to help us. We might be able to get down there, and with these towels and all that stuff, at least go and try to make sure that he's not hurt or something.
She just kind of
But-
nods
but-
a little bit and says, "Thank you."
But going right now is just not a good idea.
I'm just scared to wait.
I understand, but if we go out right now, we're just going to end up hurt as well.
All right. So the rest of you, you are
Yeah.
booking it towards the diner. Sam is kind of dragging ass a little bit from behind you guys, and
I lock the door behind me.
you lock
It's-
the door behind you.
Yeah, it's responsible.
All right. I need you to make a sanity check.
Okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
Wait.
So
Really?
Tad just killed a man.
What? Wait a minute. What
Well-
door did you just lock?
Well, when I say that, I meant like after we're all out, I lock.
Oh.
I wasn't killing Sam.
Oh, I thought you were killing Sam, because I
No.
said he was dragging ass behind you, and you're
No,
like, I
it's-
closed the door
I don't-
behind me.
I don't want ruffians to get in.
All right, so as
Okay, so you're locking this door, the one to the diner.
no, he's
No.
locking the door to the office.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wait for Sam to leave, and then I lock the door, and then
Okay.
All right,
it's
so
responsible.
so you lock the door. I seriously thought you were closing the door on Sam. I so you lock the door. As you lock the door, you notice the lights start just pouring out from underneath the door as you're locking it. I need you to make me a dodge.
Oh, okay. I'm okay at dodge. Yeah.
Okay, so you manage to move your feet in time as this light comes pouring out, squeezing out from the bottom.
Do we get the door locked?
You do get the door locked.
Okay, good. I don't want he shouldn't have to. He's gonna have to fix that hole in his wall. He shouldn't have to get stuff stolen from him.
All right, so you guys continuing to run to the diner?
You bet.
All right, I need all three of you to give me luck rolls.
Luck?
Luck.
Skeet, skeet. Oh!
Ooh. You
I
say
was so close.
3, so I'm guessing not me.
What?
You were the third.
You're the
Yeah,
third
you're the
that's with
third.
them.
What are you talking
I
about?
thought, oh yeah, Mary isn't with us.
No, Mary is
Yeah.
not with you.
Oh.
I would say that's
Sweet.
bad, but then there's a 99. At least it wasn't 100. 100
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
real bad.
Yes, that's true.
All right, so Paige, I need you to make a dodge check.
Yay.
You should have a good dodge too.
Her dodge should be fantastic.
It should be. Yeah, she is.
It is.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, that's a real good one. All right, so you guys are running. You trip up a little bit, you and Sam do, and you kind of fall behind with him as the others kind of go up ahead. This amorphous light, just again is pouring out and coming closer. You stumble, and it almost has like a tendril that lashes out at you, but you manage to get out of the way, and you're
Dang.
continuing to run. And as you look back behind you, because this thing's right behind you, you see it almost like grab Sam and go inside of him. And then for a split second, Sam looks okay, and then you see just like bright light pouring out of his eyes and his mouth as he starts to melt.
Oh, that's gonna be a sand check.
Yep.
That is 100% a sanity check.
For me? Nobody
For
else?
you, nobody else. Nobody else is looking.
Okay. Boop.
Nice.
Hey!
You are
How is your sanity so high?
you are still going to lose 1 point
Of
sanity.
Oh.
HP?
You're doing that just so that she has the nice number.
First of all, nice. Secondly, no. Anybody so anybody who's not familiar with Call of Cthulhu, there are a lot of things where even if you pass a check, you still lose some sanity depending on what it is. Watching a man get melted from the inside by an alien light, that will do it. There's no way to see that and not be like fuck.
No, I
Um,
could rationalize it somehow.
How do I change my sanity on my character sheet? Can I do that?
So there's a little toggle on the upper
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I got it.
Top
I
right
got it.
edit
I
mode.
got it. I got it.
All
We're
right.
good.
So the three of you, yeah, now the three of you, because Sam's gone. Sam got fucking bodied. So the three of you make your way inside the diner. The rest of you, Mary, you see the three of them without Sam rush inside the diner with the kerosene lantern. They all look kind of disheveled and freaked out, especially Val. Like, you can tell Val is very much like, what the fuck? And I need everyone to make spot hidden checks.
Do this to me. I'm even really good at spot
Nice.
hidden. Yep.
Have you made a roll yet?
He has
No.
not. No, he has failed every single roll.
God, why do we even bring you?
Like in this case, everyone succeeded except Keegan.
Yeah.
Like nothing. This entire story that's happened so far, nothing would have changed if you were gone.
Just like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
All right. So, all of you except for Mary see the light making its way towards the diner. You see it stop for a moment before it gets to like the diner door, and you see it kind of like contract a little bit, and it almost gets spiky. Like, you can see little spikes pushing out of it, and you see a bolt of lightning land just a few feet away from it, and then it immediately just kind of almost like turns and goes back in the direction of the woods.
Man, what are you guys freaking out about? What's going on?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Mary is also freaking out. Winnie is not, and Amelia is freaking out, yes. So Mary and the old woman are the only people who did not see that.
Amelia was already freaked, so.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm assuming now that everyone's freaking out because Amelia's freaking out. So I'm just, it's all right now that we got the flashlight. We should be able to go and check on her grandfather. It's okay.
We have the lantern too. Also, there's a light thing.
Yeah, I
there's
know there's a light
a-
thing. You're holding it.
No.
Is that
You're
like a hooded
wrong.
lantern or?
It's a kerosene.
It's a kerosene lantern.
Can we take a hot minute to bring Mary up to speed here?
Roleplay it out.
Which Mary? Which Mary are we telling about this? Because
Probably
the one is
both.
probably more useful. than
Diner's
the other.
haunted.
Yeah,
Yeah, Diner's haunted.
What?
like
wait.
ghosts.
Hold on. I got the thing. Diner's haunted.
Sorry. Oh, did you just cock
What?
a fucking...
Yes, he did.
Okay.
The diner is haunted?
Diner, yeah,
He's-
Diner's haunted.
He's making a joke.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Alright, anyway.
Gonna look around just like, no, it
Kind
isn't.
of. No, it is. We ran from a ghost.
Okay, because of the whole medium thing, right? Okay,
No.
very haha.
No, like a spirit of the damned. I assume it ate.
Spectre.
Yeah,
Right,
I assume it
okay.
ate Sam because he's not here. It also locking the door did nothing. I don't know.
It definitely ate Sam. It melted
Okay.
Sam from the inside, actually.
Okay, so Sam got melted from the inside
What?
by a spirit of the
no.
damned.
The light that the light that Myron saw,
Yeah,
the
I
light
saw
that
it.
Randy saw, the light that I saw
It wasn't the
isn't-
flashlight.
isn't just light.
Okay, what do you? I haven't seen a single light aside from that flashlight. What are you talking about?
Mary, I'm gonna need you
God is pissed.
I
You
don't
want
think
an
God.
explanation? Oh, funny. Mary, I'm gonna need you to shut the hell up. Not the
Mary, just-
waitress, Mary.
Okay, med student Mary. You're
Yeah.
just gonna have to accept that it's haunted because we're not gonna argue about this. We saw the ghost.
RN Mary.
Yeah,
Not even.
well,
MS
she's
Mary.
not even registered nurse.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, waitress Mary saw it. She's freaking out.
Oh.
Oh, okay, see, that Mary is more useful. She made her spot hidden roll.
That Mary is already 100% better than our Mary.
Can you just give Keegan her sheet and can he start playing her?
Just which Marys?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
No, me fucking this up is probably more funny.
That's true.
It's hilarious.
I will say, I'm pretty sure I can't fail a check to speak English. That's that's a 75. So there's only a 25% chance.
Just for the
which
hell
means
of it,
there's a
make an
100%
English check.
chance.
Just for the hell
Yeah,
of it.
let's see.
All right.
Hey,
Wow.
that's your only
What?
success.
What if that would have been a 1? Just like the one time. I'm
Then
just
I would have
saying,
been like,
because,
you're real good at English. You're just like, you had a comma splice in that last statement, sir.
I'm just gonna say because I got that. That's
Nothing
it.
else. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, so what do you guys?
Like it's not even a real roll.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm not really sure. I believe this whole ghost stuff. I haven't seen anything weird.
I was gonna say I was gonna start salting the doorway, but I don't have anything in occult really, so I wouldn't know to do that. If I had anything in occult, I'd probably know it wasn't a ghost too.
Yeah, I don't have it. I have a 5 in a cold.
Well, tell you what. Nope. It doesn't even say I failed. It just
No, it's
just
just
there.
It's just a number, which is not the number you needed. Yeah, it's kind of
No.
weird with the sheet. The sheet is really nice. It's one of the nicest Roll20 sheets I've seen, but for some reason, not every skill has that really nice like success, fail, hard success, whatever. I think it just depends on the skill.
Yeah.
I just realized
I'm gonna
something.
try. I want to try
What's
an
that?
occult check too.
Okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Every time that I've made a check that hasn't been for it being in the game, I've rolled extremely well. Like for psychoanalysis, I rolled a 7 for what was it like? For locksmith, I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you wasted all your good rolls. That's what you get for
Yeah.
rolling over and over again obnoxiously at the start of the game. But all right, yeah. So what are you guys doing? Continue to do your thing in your conversation.
So I don't know how to defend against ghosts. So I have a gun.
You do?
Yeah, I've had a gun this whole time.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good because Amelia was just telling me that she remembered that her and her grandfather were robbed.
Okay.
So he might be hurt at her home.
There's a ghost out there though, so
And how
you think
the
that's the
fuck are we
ghost of her
supposed to-
grandfather?
All right.
She starts weeping.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It seems like there wasn't a ghost here before, and suddenly something happens to her grandfather. There's a fucking ghost. Probably ghost of her grandfather.
There's nothing we can do about
Okay.
it. Like,
Yeah, he's dead. He's a ghost.
We don't know that.
well, there's
Explain the
no way
ghost
we'll
thing.
be
At least
able
go
to
check.
fucking. How the hell do you expect us to go check?
There's no such thing as ghosts.
I assure you, there's such thing as ghosts.
You fucking.
Should push her outside so she'll
Yeah.
Yes.
see ghosts.
Mary, go
Oh my
outside
God.
for a bit.
Yeah,
Just go outside
check.
for a bit. Go have a cigarette.
Try going to their house in the fucking pouring rain. You fucking
Well,
fuck.
I need the
You can have the
flashlight
lantern. You can have the lantern.
There.
Well,
Wait,
then.
what?
That's what I was asking before. That's what I was asking before. Is the lantern like covered at all?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's covered enough that it still works in the rain. It's like it's
Yeah.
Okay.
hooded. It's like a hooded kerosene lantern.
So a hooded lantern, like I asked. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I would prefer people to go with me, but I get, and I'll look towards Amelia.
I mean, Amelia absolutely gets up, and the other Mary agrees to go too. She says,
okay.
She says that from what she remembers of Amelia's house, it's like this single-story stone building, so it should be, and it has a generator.
Is
Well,
Winnie
then, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Winnie-
there's a generator.
is Winnie
Okay.
just in the in the corner?
Yeah, Winnie's just in the corner. She hasn't really piped up either way.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Winnie
Your
and
husband's dead.
and I'm going to tell her to come with us because she shouldn't stay here alone. And we might, maybe Teddy will show
Maybe-
up on the way or something.
Maybe Teddy's at Amelia's house.
Yeah, maybe Teddy's
for
body's
some
in the woods and we'll find it and it'll bring you peace. So
Oh,
It's not gonna bring a peace for a
people
while.
are insane.
You didn't. Hold on, Paige. Did you say that?
no, I don't actually say that. I
Okay.
was joking.
Okay.
I do say but definitely I would be like, come with us. We might see him on the way. We might be able to find something that will at least help us figure out what happened.
To be fair, maybe if we have Amelia with us, her grandfather's ghost won't melt us.
That's true.
All right. All right. So we're all going to Amelia's place to
Yes.
try to see if her grandfather is all right.
I mean,
Is
is
what
that-
I'm-
Yes.
We're going to die, essentially. This is our death knell.
It's not that bad out. Like, it's bad, but
I'm not worried about the rain.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
I've
the
been in the
rain's
rain
shitty,
all night.
but there's an alien light out there that will eat us alive. But
You know what I haven't been in all night? A ghost.
Oh.
Like Winnie's husband.
Or Amelia's grandfather.
Jesus Christ.
And probably Jake. Anyone close to Jake here?
And Sam. But Sam was a piece
Oh,
of
yeah.
shit. So who cares?
No, there was no one close to Jake here.
Okay, that one not gonna be your
I think the
character then.
closest thing to Jake was my fist to his face, so
Mhm.
we're good.
I like the most recent person that we know got melted is the person you guys left out in the whole who are ghost people.
No, I
Well,
said and Sam, but no one gives a shit. Or I said he was a piece of shit anyway, so who cares?
it couldn't be his ghost because it killed him. He wasn't a ghost yet. That's not how ghosts work, idiot.
Oh God! So what are you guys doing?
If you're not gonna bring 100% to this game, just get out.
All right. Well,
we're going to into the woods to find the dude and the thing.
We're going to Amelia's house. I don't know if we have to go through the woods
That's
for that.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
No,
That's
so
right.
so Amelia explains that if you just go down the road a little bit, you guys actually would have driven past it. You just probably weren't paying as much attention. There's a long
Oh.
driveway that goes to her house.
Oh, we could take the
Oh,
car
okay.
then.
You could. It would probably be a little difficult in the storm with the mud and the rain, but you absolutely could try to take the car there.
Okay. We can try. Let's do it. I'll hop in the front.
I'll ride
Alright.
shotgun because I have the actual gun.
All right. So hold on. So it's you four plus Winnie plus Mary plus Amelia.
I mean, Winnie can walk.
What?
God.
Tie someone to the
Look.
top of the car.
We have a trunk. I've already said this. If they all want to go, maybe one is going to have to ride in the trunk.
We do have a trunk.
I'd ride in the trunk, but I have the gun.
He does have the gun.
All right. Who's volunteering for the trunk?
I feel like
I'm driving, so y'all can get fucked.
Mary, the one who hasn't made a single
Yeah.
roll, ought to get
Yeah,
in the trunk.
I'll get in. I'll get in the fucking trunk.
Okay, we can. Well, We shouldn't
I'm
put the
probably
lantern in
smallest,
there.
So
if we put the lantern in there, you'll suffocate. So I give you the flashlight.
yeah,
I
please
also
take the lantern.
imagine, like, because this is an old timey car, I imagine it's more like the trunk of a hatchback.
Yeah, probably.
Like
Yes.
it's not going to be an actual like enclosed trunk. Like he's got a window, you guys can see him, her, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you all cram in there, because this would be old-fashioned, probably bench seats. So you could squeeze 3 people in the front, 3 people in the back, and Bad Mary in the boot.
Maybe Good Mary will see something and let us know.
So you all just cram yourselves into Val's car, and Val starts making her way. Amelia from the middle of the back is given directions. So you pull back onto the road. I need you to make a drive check, Paige.
Fuck. Oh, there it is. What?
Ooh.
Ah,
Ooh.
I failed
All right. So
by 6.
So, you peel out into the road. You get the car stuck a little bit. You manage to get the car out, but there's something rattling underneath. Like, it doesn't sound great. You're pretty sure you hit something in the mud, but you're not quite sure what it is. But you guys are petering
was
along. It was Jay. You guys are petering along, and then you make the turn onto the kind of like the winding drive that goes up to Amelia's house. And I need. Actually, no, I don't need anybody to do this. So all of you see behind the car, you see this pale light coming out from in between the trees.
Son.
God damn it.
And sliding across the ground like a snake chasing after the car.
Mary, what would you call that if not a ghost?
Here's the thing. I'm
what's
in
the
the
thing?
trunk. I still can't see it.
No.
No, there's a little window.
There's a little
Yeah.
window
Oh,
in the
okay.
hatchback.
It's like a hatchback, yeah.
Because of that,
All
I
right.
need you to make a sanity check.
Nah, that ain't real.
Hey.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly just a trick of the light.
What
Keegan,
light? It's dark out.
Hold on. Keegan, you passed the sanity check, which means you're not freaking out. You absolutely do not think that that's just a trick of the light.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
Like you're saying,
That's a
not
ghost.
stupid.
well, I'll be.
It's got like tendrils. That's a ghost.
I don't think. I mean, I guess until this moment, I didn't know ghosts. I didn't think ghosts were real. So at this point, that's a ghost.
Yeah. See? That's a ghost.
Yep. I didn't think that's what a ghost would look like. But
Does everyone else in the
ghost.
car? Does everyone else in the car agree that we're dealing with a specter now, a spirit?
Yep.
Winnie is screaming, so she can't agree with anything right now.
Okay, we'll ask her later.
Amelia just doesn't answer you, and Better Mary just nods.
Okay. I mean, that's majority. It's a ghost.
Yeah, it's a ghost. I'm in agreement now.
Okay.
All right.
Ghost.
Paige,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a drive check.
Oh, rip. R.I.P. in peace.
Ooh!
Damn!
Do I just fucking burn out and like into the driveway and like away
So-
from this bullshit?
You hit top speed for this 20s car, 40 miles an hour.
Redline the fucking car.
You just drop one of those little nitrous capsules in.
Yeah. Suddenly my hair goes into
A
pomp and
pomp?
we're just out this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Ash, but instead of turning the hat backwards, you just pomp your hair.
Exactly. Yeah. My hair just goes. And then we're good.
But no, so you start going pedal to the metal, and you start like drifting around the fucking corners
Oh yeah.
as you're making your way to the house. And so you guys get up to the cottage. The light is behind you guys, and it's keeping up pretty easily, but it falls back just a little bit.
Damn right.
But you guys get up to the stone cottage. Like I said, single story, mostly stone. It looks like cobblestone kind of put together. You do notice that the front door appears to be open slightly.
Well.
But yeah, you guys pull up to the house. What do? The light is down the drive, coming at you guys quick.
Probably get in the house.
Yeah.
Get in the house.
Is Mary
It
calmed
didn't-
down yet?
It didn't seem to like the lightning.
It wasn't Mary. It was Win.
Or, yeah.
I was
is
going to say,
Winnie.
do we have anything to make lightning? But then I realized that was stupid.
Is Winnie calmed down yet? Is she still screaming?
She's still screaming.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to that.
One constant long scream.
She has to
If we
stop,
get
take a
inside-
breath, scream again.
Like
If we
that's
get
starting
inside
to get on
and
my
there's a-
nerves. Go ahead.
If we get inside and there's a shag carpet, like we could build up some static electricity, like that
There you
might
go.
work.
All right,
You
But
know-
let's get
anyway, yeah,
inside.
we should get inside.
Let's get
so you guys are
inside,
getting
yeah.
inside the house. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are running in. Winnie isn't getting out of the car.
Okay, well, she's
Winnie.
a little old lady. Just
No,
grab her.
Just leave her.
Leap. All right. Well,
We need to know if she thinks it's a ghost or not, God damn it!
No, it is a ghost. I was
I-
the first one to say it was a ghost. It's a goddamn ghost.
I need the closure.
if we
I
leave her,
failed
she
the
can
sand check.
reunite with. She can reunite with Teddy this way.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I leave her.
All right. Now,
Maybe it's Teddy's ghost coming to take her.
To claim his woman.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Winnie. It's probably just your time.
I'm gonna try to pull her out and into
All
the
right.
house.
Keegan, make a strength check.
All right, this will go great. Yep, figured. Yeah,
Let me
I
see,
made
let me
that. I
see.
sanity check, so
That's
that's
true.
So you're not able to overpower this little old lady who's just smacking at you with her handbag, just completely panicking. The light is like almost right up to the car now.
okay, and then I'll run.
So you guys get inside the house with Bad Mary bringing up the rear. Bad Mary, I need you to make a sanity check.
This is
Oh,
why you're
another
bad,
one, huh?
Mary. Oh
Okay.
shit! You're just gonna make sand checks.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Nothing phases piece of shit, Mary. So as you're running away, you see the light envelop Winnie. You turn and you run to the cottage, and you hear her loud single yell just kind of turn into this moist gurgling noise before finally fading away and being overcome by the smell of burnt flesh.
Delicious.
But you guys managed to get inside
Cool.
the house and slam the door behind you. There's a big old, like kind of deadbolt thing you can throw.
Do it.
But you guys find your way inside what looks to be a reception room.
This is your house? I do deadbolt the door, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, Amelia just looks over and says, "Yes, my grandfather was a doctor."
Oh,
You can tell by
Okay.
looking at this house, they're fucking rich.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he's going to be better than our doctor.
I can almost guarantee it.
Even if he's dead.
Especially if he's dead. At least he's feeding the ecosystem then.
But so she kind of runs ahead of you guys down the hall a little bit to kind of a side room. You can actually make out light coming from that room. And she turns and, she's saying, Grandpa, Grandpa, and she turns and she just lets out a scream.
Yeah, I told you it's his ghost.
All right, let's go after her,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Maybe if we bury him, he'll stop killing us.
Maybe.
So you guys follow her. She is facing what looks to be like a study. You can tell that there's a fire that's been lit inside the grate, although it looks like it's burned down a little bit. There was enough wood in there to burn for probably a couple of hours. So it's dwindling down, but it's still going. So there's enough light along with your lantern and flashlight to bathe the room in light. And there are three main points of interest. The first, you see an elderly man, looks to be in his 60s, who has a gunshot wound to his shoulder with a large pool of blood that is kind of poured out of it. And he's just kind of lying slumped against a chair with his head hanging back and his eyes open. His chest isn't moving. You see a other man that has blackened skin. He looks like there's like a sack mask laying next to him, along with a 20 gauge shotgun. And it looks like the lower half of his body was completely burned away, and there's just a pile of ash. I need sanity checks from everybody.
Sure, whatever. All right.
Give me 1 second. I was just doing some notes.
Hey,
Oh,
we all made it.
None of you give a fuck.
Well, we
yeah.
knew he was dead.
It happens all the time.
But yeah, so this other gentleman, you can see, he's got his limbs are twisted around, almost like his joints were dislocated. And then between the two men, with the older gentleman's arm kind of partly around it, you see what looks to be a large kind of container that looks like it's made out of metal. And the lid is open, and there's a little bit of fine ash that looks like it's poured out of it.
Is Amelia still screaming?
Amelia is not screaming now. She's just on the floor sobbing.
Okay. I'm just like, so who wants the shotgun?
Jesus.
I mean, no one's gonna take it. I'll take it.
You might as well. Randy will take
What is your shotgun?
25.
I have a 50.
Oh shit! You
Oh,
take the
there you
shotgun.
go, yeah.
Goddamn.
Okay. I have shotgun.
All right, so Val just grabs the shotgun. You guys notice that Mary actually, not bad Mary, good Mary, good Mary actually starts kind of freaking out and crying a lot herself.
Well, what's your problem? You've been great thus far, and now...
Everyone makes psychology checks.
Psychology.
Hey, I made one that wasn't sanity.
Hey!
Yay, the curse is
Yeah.
broken.
Hey!
I'm the only one that made it. Yay.
Hey, bad Mary!
Idiots.
You're the worst one at psychology. Too.
They literally all have better psychology than bad Mary. So you notice that she is looking over at the other man whose lower half of his body was burned away, and there's almost a look of recognition in her eyes.
Did you know him?
You fucked him, didn't you?
All
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Go ahead.
So when you say that
Something fucking...
she just like shakes her head and says no, but it's very unconvincing.
Right. I'll look at Amelia and then look back at her, and then I'll try to guide her out of the room.
Okay.
I'll just kind of walk over and kind of kneel like over the blackened like corpse, and I just kind of look at him, look at the grandpa, look at him, look at the grandpa, and I'm finally like, so like, which one of these you think is the ghost?
You see that the guy who has like the blackened skin and stuff, you see that he's wearing like a jacket, and since you're standing over him, you can see he has what looks like a wallet poking out of the inside coat jacket.
Oh, I'll
pocket.
grab that and check for ID.
All right.
And take the money.
Yeah.
There's like $10 in there.
Okay.
You see the name Clem Taylor.
Okay, so this is
And-
Clem Taylor.
And inside where you pulled out the money bill is a folded up photograph.
Oh, look at this photograph.
God damn it.
Every time I look, it makes me laugh.
Every time I hear that, all I can think of is just look at this graph. That's all I think of every time. You open up the photograph. It's a photograph of Diner Mary eating cotton candy.
Oh, that's her man. So she was fucking him.
So she doesn't know him, but he has a photo of her. This man's a stalker.
Stalker.
Case
We are the
closed.
best.
I
We are the best.
I high five Randy. Another one for the books, ladies
What
and
is-
gents.
What does Mary do when she sees this?
Uh,
Not you,
Mary-
Mary. No,
no,
good Mary.
both Marys had just left the room.
Yeah, he said he was guiding Mary out of the room.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Mostly because I was gonna try to talk to her like away from the person who.
Mono Imano.
The psychopath.
You're gonna talk to her Mary to Mary?
Yes, Mary to Mary. I'm gonna get her away from the granddaughter of the man that her man killed. Gonna get her away from that, and then I'm gonna ask her just like, all right, so you do know him?
So
Because I know none of that.
You walk into what appears to be kind of like an office. You see this really nice looking like bureau. It's kind of like a cabinet sort of thing. It's usually where you would store shit, almost like a safe, but not exactly. That's sitting in there. Very nice, very ornate. But you take her in there and you say that to her, and she finally just breaks down and she says, "It wasn't supposed to happen like this."
So you knew it was going to happen, though.
They were just supposed to get the money. We knew the old man was well off. I had seen Amelia come by so many times with nice clothes and a nice car, and they were just supposed to rob them during the storm, and I didn't think anybody would get hurt, and I have no idea what happened to Clem. And she just starts like tearing up and crying even more.
All right. Did you know the other guy as well? Or
Billy.
was he just Billy? Okay.
It was Clem's friend.
Right. And I'm guessing that the ghost is not part of your plan as well.
I have no idea what that thing is.
All right. Well, let's get to safety in regards to everything else going on, and then I guess we'll have to see where everything stands from there. But right now, none of us are safe.
Okay, back to the other group. So, what are you guys doing? So you just searched Clem's body.
Yeah, we just solved the case.
Yep, figured out that he's a stalker.
Yeah, figured out he's a stalker. I don't know. Like, I solved the case, so like my job here is done. I might as well go home.
Who pays us for this?
Yeah. Hey, Amelia, we're gonna need some
God.
financial compensation.
Oh my
We
God.
did investigation here. For tax reasons, I do have to charge you.
Oh my God! All right, so she just shoots you an angry look, and she walks over to her grandpa's dead body, and she starts crying over him, and she like rummages in his front pocket, and she pulls out a key, and she just chucks it at you.
Oh, nice. I love keys, apparently.
Sweet loot.
I don't catch that one.
So yeah, it just clangs off to your side. Your
Yeah.
reflexes were not very good with that.
I put it on the key ring of the Sam's key ring.
You're up to 5 keys. It's all coming together.
What's this go to, by the way?
She just gives you a disgusted look and says, "There's a bureau in my grandfather's office next door."
Oh, kick ass. I'll go next door.
All right, so you walk into the room with Mary and Mary.
Oh, hey, Mary. Hey,
Hey.
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
How'd you do?
Hello.
What? Okay.
What?
I like
I'm
how
gonna
it was
open-
"Hey Mary" and then "Hey disappointed Mary." So
I guess I opened the bureau.
yeah, real quick. What is Randy and Val doing?
I'm following my partner.
Yeah, we're getting paid.
All right, Val.
we gotta get paid.
What is Val doing?
Christ, I don't even know at this point. Hmm. I guess I'm gonna go. Amelia's by her grandfather, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just put an arm on her shoulder, a hand on her shoulder, and just like try and not be the. I'm gonna
The
do what
literal
Keegan's
worst.
doing. I'm gonna not, yeah. I'm gonna try and not be a piece of shit. I'm just gonna like. I'm just gonna like be there for her.
That's
I
fair.
guess.
That's
It sounds
fair.
weird to say that, but yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
So you do
To be
that.
fair, we are private
No,
investigators.
I get it.
and
I get it.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm pretty sure they're all pieces of shit.
All right. So for the rest of you, does Mary stay in the room once Randy and Myron come in?
No. I figured that the whole discussion with Mary has given me about as much information as I don't need at the moment about that. I would like to go check out that weird jar.
You mean the box?
Oh, I thought it was a jar. The like metallic
No, it's a box.
thing. Oh, okay. I don't
The
know why.
container.
I was probably still thinking of Alien, but yeah.
Probably.
No, I
Yeah.
thought jar too.
Yeah. No, it's it's like a box, sort of.
All right. Yeah, I'll go check out the metallic box.
Alrighty, so we'll start with Tad and Chris. So you open up the bureau. It contains the following items: $600 in cash,
Oh fuck yeah! 300 for me, 300 for you.
an account book for the Arkham First National Bank,
Batman?
I will rip the book in half.
That seemed unnecessary, but
there's a pot of what's like a really kind of funny smelling wax ointment.
Mm. That's lube.
We'll hold on to that.
And then a small black leather-bound journal.
So
I guess
as
you gotta rip that in half, too.
no, as I'm going through that, obviously, I had to explain to the stocky what was going on. So I'm just like, so it turns out that guy in there, what got burned? He seems to have been stalking you, miss. So you don't have to worry about him anymore. From a theological standpoint, he also killed a man, so he is burning in hell. So you like he got his just desserts.
It's
She is bawling her eyes out. Jesus.
Yes, hell is very scary. We don't need to worry. You're pretty okay. I don't think you're gonna be going there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're fine so far.
God.
just like you haven't even plotted to commit robbery or anything.
Yeah.
So.
You aren't an accomplice to this murder robbery, so you're fine. If you were, though, straight to hell.
Straight to jail, then hell.
Yeah, we definitely throw you in jail. Where you'd rot for the rest of your life before going to hell.
Yeah, she's losing it.
So after we walk out, I just kind of point or with my thumb over my shoulder to Mary, and I'm like, "Hey, she's really crying bad. You might want to check on her. I don't know if there's something wrong."
As I'm looking at the box, just like,
Yeah.
how are you like this? how did you possibly become this crass?
Are you?
I don't know what you're
looking?
talking about.
Are you looking at that journal at all?
I am.
Okay. All right, give me one moment here.
Oh,
Oh.
And I will go ahead and read this. I just need to show it to the stream and everything. So, opening up the journal, there's only a few pages that are actually filled out in like the middle of the journal. But I will go ahead and read this aloud. And it's in a nice flowing handwriting. The useful, if unorthodox resident of the casket, our sin eater, is, as far as I can ascertain, no creature currently known to science. Where it came from and when, I do not know, nor did my predecessors from which I inherited it, although it is undoubtedly many centuries old, if not more. Its uses have been many over the years, although it has predominantly been employed to aid certain local socially conscious families of unwanted offspring, be they the result of centuries of inbreeding, unfortunate accidents, or other unwholesome activities. The legality of the creature's use is debatable. Its efficiency is not. Even in such cases where death by other means proved intractable, my conscience in this matter, and that of those who came before me, is clear. For many of the children would have never survived regardless, given their deformities or other, less obvious abnormalities. As for the rest, the Lord does not suffer such blasphemies to live. And then, hold on, there's more. Whoops. And then go to the next page. As in all things, safety first. Should the Sin Eater escape its confines, then the only way to recall it is to provide it with a suitably prepared patient, such that it becomes satiated and lethargic and willingly returns to its coffer. Inscribe the spiral mark, shown, in blood, preferably the patient's, but not essential, on the patient's forehead. The patient does not need to be a child, but it must be human and, naturally, alive at the point of contact. Experiments with animals and corpses carried out by my antecedents, whatever the fuck that word is, were apparently most unsatisfactory. If the patient is conscious, then they will need to be suitably restrained. Once all preparations are complete, perform the resuscitation as phonetically transcribed below, and permit the Sin Eater to perform its duties, after which it will return to its casket. Once it is within, close the lid and seal it immediately with a liberal application of the aromatic wax ointment. More handouts. So there's a symbol right there. And then I'm not going to say that out loud. I was taught the Sin Eater can be summoned and directed to seek out a person at some distance. If the correct phraseology is used, this being subtly different to the procedure previously noted, requiring modification to the symbol pattern and phrasing. I detail this below, but want... And then that's scratched out. And then... lastly is a set of dates and numbers.
And letters.
And letters. And that is everything inside the journal.
Man, it looks like he was writing a pretty good fiction book.
Yeah.
Are you sharing
Good
that
world
with everyone
building.
else?
His book, yeah.
Okay.
So they understand how terrible a writer he is.
Okay.
He definitely needed an editor.
Everyone make me listen checks.
We're just gonna hear a woman crying. Hey, I hear a woman crying.
I
don't.
failed.
That's
Binder's a fail.
okay.
Yeah, you see why I said that's weird? Because like some of them are showing up success, failure. The other ones are just showing numbers. But regardless, the numbers are showing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that really matters. But so I think Myron's the only one that actually hears this. You hear what sounds like wood sizzling from down the hallway.
You guys hear that?
If you guys
what?
focus, you can hear it after he points it out to you.
Oh, what's that?
Probably like the ghost.
The ghost.
Hey, actually,
Look,
you think that book
like it can get in here?
seems like it, sounds like it.
Seems that way.
So you think that ghost might be related to that book we found? Asked the private investigator.
The Book of Fairy Tales.
Yeah, that one. I mean, the ghost is a fairy tale. So
Shit, Myron, you might be on something.
I think we're cracking this case. Amelia's gonna owe us some more money soon.
Uh-huh.
We should get somewhere safer, I guess, if the thing is trying to get in.
You're
Yeah.
right. I have that
Uh,
ointment the book talked about too. Do we have the casket?
I looked down at the metal box thing.
That's not a casket.
This?
That's
Oh.
a box.
Well, I mean,
it'd
it
be
is
a casket for like a child.
That's true. You get a bit like a baby in there.
Yeah, it's probably.
Maybe that's a baby ghost. That's really fucked up.
Okay, but the book said that we need this and that ointment. We also need a patient?
Oh. Who should we get a
Hey, Mary.
yeah.
What?
Or the other Mary.
No. Not Mary.
Oh, okay.
Let me borrow some of your blood.
Nah, I'm good.
No, it's okay. Randy always gives it back.
I don't want. No.
What?
Everything he's borrowed from me, he's gave back. You'll get your blood back.
I don't think I want it back.
Oh.
Myron, hold her down.
Well, I guess we're getting your blood, Mary. I'm sorry.
Well,
Do we do like an opposed strength roll?
Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So.
I'm sorry, everyone else has been useful.
He has a point.
Yeah. So opposed strength. We're gonna go with. Yeah. Just everyone make strength except for Val.
Oh, my heart's not in it. Usually, I'm all for getting that blood, but
oh man,
Jeez.
fuck you guys. Get the
All
fuck
right.
away from me.
So you two both like start grabbing Mary, and she just manages to just check both of you and put both of you on the ground. Val, you notice the two men just grab Mary.
What the hell is going on over here?
I don't know. They're asking about my blood and shit.
Randy needed some blood. Ooh, that hurt.
Why?
That smarts. I don't know. He was just gonna borrow it.
To scare away the ghost.
Does it have to be her blood?
Well, no, but
No.
Val, come on.
Come
on, Val, come on.
I'm gonna out of character, I'm gonna fucking regret asking this. Bad Mary.
All right.
You can draw my blood because, med student, and out of character, I'm really gonna fucking hate this. You can draw my blood and they can use it, and that way we don't have to do whatever the fuck we're doing right here.
Okay, so from what I understand, because, shit, what's your name?
Val.
No, Chris.
Oh.
Randy.
Because Randy read that out loud to us, it sounds like the blood is
They
going
need the
to
blood
come
of a
from.
virgin. I see.
No, it's going to come from the
Sorry.
sacrifice that we need to make in order to get
Oh.
that thing back into. And I shake
journal. The
That's
journal.
right.
The journal specifically said that it was preferred but not essential to come from the victim.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, but I mean that still means that we have to kill someone in order to get the thing back in there.
Well, do you want to die?
Do
No.
die?
Then it looks like we gotta kill someone. Mary?
Look, should it be Mary or should it be Amelia?
Should it be Mary, or Amelia?
God, it's a real shame that Winnie just stayed out there, huh?
Yeah, we really should have. Had I known that we needed a human sacrifice, we would have brought her. But you know,
Draw straws.
hindsight is 2020.
So Mary comes walking in, just sniffling. Yes.
You're better with people, Mary. Why don't you tell Mary?
God, you son of a bitch. All right. Did everyone hear Randy read what was in the book?
Mary didn't.
Oh, okay.
She was in the other room.
So just tell her we need some of her blood to get the thing out of here. She doesn't have to know that she's gonna die. Her man's dead anyway. What the fuck does she have to live for anymore?
Yeah, I mean, it's a romantic thing.
She could be reunited just like when he was with Teddy.
I want to say this is the least murder hobo we've ever been, but this is the most offensive we've ever been.
That is
Yep.
true.
And I love it because Keegan's quiet. I know Keegan hates these sort of things. Keegan's just like seething in his chair. Not even seething, but you know. I'm sorry.
No,
Keegan.
I'm sort of just like face palmed here. I'm just
Yeah.
just like, God damn.
Like, there was a point where I decided Myron was a psychopath, and we can't go back from that now.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna go see if there was more stuff in that bureau, and I'm just gonna walk past Mary back into the fucking thing.
All right, as you walk into the hallway, you see the hole being burned into the door and the light just starting to seep through it.
Fantastic! It's getting close.
I'm gonna look at Good Mary, and I'm gonna say, we can stop that. And I know this is gonna sound weird, but we need some of your blood.
Yeah, specifically your blood.
First of all, shut the hell up.
So she just kind of sits there sobbing, and she says, "This is all my fault anyway. Fine." And she holds out her
Oh,
hand.
good.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thank God
Okay.
something goes easy.
Who's slicing this bitch? Hey,
Randy,
Bad
will
Mary. Bring your scalpel ass back here and cut
Randy
this
will
bitch
do
open.
it.
No,
Okay.
she's removed herself from the situation.
That's it. Okay, go ahead, Randy.
It's up to Randy now.
It's in
Cotton
Randy's
candy
hands.
Randy.
All right, Randy.
So Randy,
Randy, go ahead and make me either first aid or medicine, whichever you have that is higher.
If you don't have first
what's
aid,
medicine?
I
I'm
have
so
it.
excited.
It's right under. It's under languages and
Well, my
skills.
medicine's a 1, so we're going with first
There
aid.
you go. Hey!
Jesus.
Oh,
Good job.
that's an extreme because first aid is
Mhm.
30.
Fucking
Mine is
Randy,
too.
this isn't the first time you've taken a knife to draw some blood for somebody. He really wasn't joking when he said he'd give it back.
Look, there's a reason I know it was a ghost. I've dealt with ghosts before.
I had this happen just a year ago. Like, it's fine.
He had to bloodlet to get the ghost out of their blood.
He got
Yeah.
ghost in your blood. You should do knife about it.
Yeah, the cocaine wasn't
Exactly.
working.
Yes.
He tried the
Cocaine wasn't
cocaine
strong
first,
enough.
but the ghost just became stronger.
Yeah.
Oh God, cocaine ghost.
It's like a crack baby, but worse.
Yeah. So you're able to like nick
It's like
her.
the exact opposite.
Yeah.
You're able to nick her in a way that doesn't cause like too much damage or anything, but you still get like a good amount of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I
What
tell
are
her
you
to
doing
hold
with?
still.
Okay.
Hold
So
still,
she holds
baby.
still.
I'm gonna copy pasta the symbol in the book on her forehead.
All right. So she seems a little confused, but she's still just like standing there sniffling as you're painting that on her.
Painting. Just like just like her mans used to do.
God damn it.
Sorry.
I think you got to say the words.
You do have to say the words.
Yeah, I was. Oh, okay. Am I going to be punished for pronunciation?
No, I just want to make you say the words.
Will you say them like you're doing a Hebrew prayer?
No, I will say them like a crazy cultist.
There you
Okay,
go.
that works. Perfect.
So just for fun, did is that in
It's
Latin?
like Dr. Orpheus from the Venture Brothers.
I don't know if that's in. I don't believe it's in Latin. No.
Okay, because for whatever reason I have a 50 in Latin. So
I don't believe it's in Latin. No. Also, good job, Chris. That was actually very
Yeah.
legit and sounded very close to the words that are on there.
Yeah, that looks about right.
I tried my best, and I like Dr. Orpheus.
So it's not
He's my inspiration.
it's not Latin, but is it French? Because I am good at French.
You-
It is not French.
Okay.
All
I don't
right.
know if I'm good at. Oh, go ahead.
So the light finally burns through the rest of the door and comes pouring through. And Keegan, I need you to make a sanity check.
okay. Oof.
Oh, we finally failed a sanity check.
Nice.
Sure did.
Roll me 1d6.
Five.
Yes. All right, Keegan. Sorry, Keegan. You go temporarily insane
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
as you see this thing just start past you and like kind of slither around you. You can feel the heat and the wrongness as it's passing by you. We're gonna pause on you for just a second and go with the others while I try to bring up the table that I had. For the rest of you, you see this thing snake into the room and then just go inside Mary's body and start burning her from the inside out before finally reducing her to ash. And then
I kicked the casket over to it.
okay, you kick the casket over. The I need actually before we do that, everyone else roll sanity for me too.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, Val.
Alright.
I can't
So first-
see.
First, Tad, go ahead and roll me 1d6.
Oh,
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And now
that's a
Randy.
temporary insanity.
Randy, roll me 1d6. Yes.
All
So
right.
Val is the only one who's not going temporarily insane right now.
I saw it before, so it's nothing new to me.
Been there, done that.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Fell
All
on her
right.
second rodeo.
So, but you do manage to kick that over. You do manage to kick the
Okay.
casket over, luckily fast enough. And then, so it reduces her into ash, and then it and the ash just kind of go inside the casket, and the casket slams shut. Now,
I seal it
actually,
with the wax.
hold on. Before you do that,
Okay.
I always forgot this when we did the campaign. First, Keegan, make an intelligence check.
Oh, okay. Just the intelligence
Just
button.
intelligence. Okay.
Hard success.
Congratulations, you go temporarily
Oh, that's
insane.
probably bad. Yeah.
Tad, go ahead and
Okay. I'm actually pretty smart. Damn it.
all right, so you are not able to seal it. You pull the ointment out, but you're not able to seal it because you're having a bout of madness right now.
Okay.
And then
What about Randy? Randy takes over.
Randy, make your intelligence check.
Fuck.
All right. So
Man,
yeah.
we're all real smart. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
all of you have a bout of madness. Now, Val, you see the casket close. You remember Randy reading from the journal saying that it had to be sealed immediately with that ointment, and you see that ointment in Myron's hand as Myron kind of just freezes.
Okay. Fuck, give me 1 second.
Actually, give me
1
1 second.
1
Oh, okay.
You know what? I want 1 second.
1.
Thank you.
2, 3.
Okay, it's
1.
just getting...
Well, now
Okay,
he's
I'm
just
back.
feeling gluttonous.
Okay.
Who's feeling gluttonous?
You're
Tad.
eating up all the seconds. Oh, I'm eating up all the seconds? Okay. It's fucking bullshit, but whatever.
Okay. So did he freeze up from the?
I went temporarily insane.
Okay.
We're gonna have you guys roll first in a second. I just had to grab my screen. I realized I don't actually have a table ready for this.
Okay.
But yeah, Paige, you can see he's not doing it.
Oh, okay. So I have to seal it with the ointment. So do I take it and draw the same seal with the ointment? Wait.
Nope.
I think you just... yeah.
rub the ointment around the seal of the casket.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to I'm going to do that.
Right, so that's fairly easy for you to do. Now, Keegan, roll a d10.
Oh, boy. This can only go well.
Mm-mm.
All right,
Fine.
middle of the road. That means something, I'm sure.
What is an ideology or belief that Mary has?
Probably the Hippocratic Oath.
Cool. You manifest the Hippocratic Oath in an extreme manner.
What? You really won't do any harm.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
real
I'm
fucked
really
up
not
by
gonna
the
hurt
idea.
someone.
You're real fucked up by the idea that Mary just sacrificed herself. So you start cooing over the dead bodies, trying to like help them, like trying to like do like a diagnosis or whatever.
Keegan's a paladin now.
Yeah. Oh, man. Just her grandfather is. I'm just like, man, you got shot. I'm going to do what I can, but.
Tad, go ahead and roll me a d10.
3.
3.
Come on, Berserk.
Murderous rage, murderous rage.
Battered. Investigator comes to their senses 1d10 hours later, which this is not relevant in this, to find themselves battered and bruised. So you start flailing wildly and lose half your HP.
Oh.
I do that for 8 hours. I know you said it wasn't relevant, but holy shit.
And now, Chris.
You say half?
Yeah, half your HP. Chris, go ahead and give me a d10.
Rounding up or down?
Rounding down.
Murderous rage. Murderous rage. Murderous rage.
I think Murderous Rage was like 8.
Nope, Murderous Rage is 4.
Oh!
Investigator explodes in a spree of violence and destruction. All right, so Randy, does Randy have a weapon?
Well, I had a not on him, but what did I use to draw the
A
blood?
knife.
You have a knife,
Everything you
yeah.
said.
So I guess I have a knife.
Okay, a knife does 1d4.
All right.
So yeah, you fly into a murderous rage.
Oh
So
boy.
I'm just beating the absolute shit out of myself. Keegan is going around to the corpses trying to save them. And I
Oops.
guess Randy
I didn't mean to click that.
is going after someone.
I mean, Randy, yeah, who are you going after? The only person there you have Amelia, who is still sane. You have Myron, who's thrashing around, and you have Val, who's standing there, who just closed the casket.
First, does knife go off brawl?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's closest to me?
Val.
Getting stabbed.
She's going to
All
put
right.
you in the dirt.
Now,
This is not gonna end well.
now
All right.
hold on. Paige, what are you doing? So you have the option of shooting him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you have a shotgun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do have a shotgun.
She does have a shotgun, which is out. So you have the option of shooting him, or if you're not going to shoot him, you can fight melee, in which case you can either just try to dodge him, or you can try to fight back, which if you succeed fighting back, you not only do not take any damage, but then you do damage to him. Or you could just shoot him, which if you shoot him, you get to make a shot immediately.
Can I choose to shoot him but not kill him? Like, can I shoot him in the leg or something?
I don't think so.
It's a shotgun. So
Yeah.
Well, say you don't have time to really aim it that precisely. It's more of just aim it in his direction and fire if you're going to use it.
You know, I'm gonna attempt to dodge.
Just dodge?
Yeah.
All right. So both of you then, Paige, make a dodge check, and Chris, make a brawl. All right.
Oh.
When you're dodging, specifically when you're dodging, whoever the ties go to the defender. So in this
Yeah.
case, he tries to stab you, but he fails.
He would have
Oh.
had to get a hard success to have stabbed you there.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, what is Paige? What is your speed? Your dex,
60.
and what is Randy's dex?
60.
You fucker.
Okay, it's fine. Paige, it's your turn. Are you going to try to hit him? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I want to try and take when I dodge him. Like, I'm assuming he's gonna like when I picture someone trying to stab somebody, he's gonna bend down a little. I'm gonna try and elbow him just right to the back.
All right, go ahead and make a brawl, and then Randy, are you dodging or fighting back?
Fighting back.
Okay.
Bloodthirsty rage. You don't dodge.
So both of you
There's
brawl.
Oh.
Well-
Oh.
Okay. So you both miss terribly trying to hit at each other. Chris, it's now your turn. Trying again. That's it. Paige, are you dodging or fighting back?
Can I try and
Technically.
can I try and do? Go ahead. I was gonna say, can I try and do the same thing again, like while he's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just fighting back. So you make a brawl.
Yeah.
I was going to say, technically, you should be rolling at the same time.
They should be rolling at the same time because, so in this case, you would want to fight back because you knew that he failed. So yeah, you guys should be declaring what you're doing before you make your rolls. But that is a
I got
success.
excited. I'm sorry.
That is a success. Probably would have helped if you did go ahead and switch to the combat tab and just roll unarmed. That'll give another attack roll, but I just want to see what the damage is.
Okay. Oops, hold on. Ah, shit. Okay, there we go.
7.
Wow.
Jesus.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
It's a lot of damage. And
How-
also, what?
How much?
That's a lot of damage.
How much
Mhm.
HP does Randy have?
13.
Oh.
13.
Yeah, I
okay.
also have 13.
So you take 7 points of damage, and then I need you to make a con check because you have a major wound now. Okay, you are knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good punch.
All right, so yeah, he goes to stab at you, and you dodge, and you just fucking elbow him in the back of the head and just knock him right out.
I can save that one. I'm gonna go over there and apply first aid.
All right.
But will you?
I don't know. I might.
I think he has to.
Um,
Oh, that's right, because of his
Yeah.
thing.
So the 1d10 thing, that's only applicable if there's nobody else around you. Typically, yeah, you don't need to apply first aid. He just got fucking punched. But you're you're like bandaging his arm or some stupid shit like that. But anyway, so temporary insanity usually only lasts for like 1d10 rounds or something like that. Usually after the combat situation, if you have a sane character with them, things will calm down. So after, just like a couple of minutes, you guys kind of all come to your senses a little bit as you're just kind of staring down at this casket now that is sealed, containing what the doctor referred to as the Sin Eater. It is the four of you and Amelia.
Um,
Well, this has been fucked.
what do we do with it? Do we just...
What do you mean? We solved the case.
We did, but don't we kind of want to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Let's fucking bury it or something, like throw it in the deepest hole.
We could put it in the Amelia, is there a basement?
There's a cellar.
No.
We could put it in the cellar.
I mean, like not in a structure. Like go outside, maybe once it stops raining, dig like a 10-foot deep hole and toss this thing in there.
No, I know,
and
but...
then put dirt back.
Right, no, I get it, but... Yeah, it's fine.
Wouldn't, if it was outside in the dirt, eventually the metal decay away and it escape?
I don't know if the metal would decay.
It would rust.
Is this like magic metal? What is this? Is this stainless steel? Because then it'd be fine.
Is it like aluminum? I think aluminum would be fine.
Aluminium.
Yeah, sorry.
Someone, anyone, just one person make a luck check.
Okay, we should. Okay, who's
Well,
doing
I'm not
it?
gonna pass it. So.
I'll. Okay.
I got it.
Nope.
All right. Well,
It is made of iron.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, this is clearly iron.
let's wrap it in
We could-
20s saran wrap first.
Newspaper?
Hell yeah.
I don't think that'll work.
No. We could brick it into a wall.
That could work.
I read a book about that once. Just had to try it after that.
That poor man.
So
So what are you guys doing?
The case, though. I think hiding it in the wall is actually probably our best bet. Though that's
Maybe.
not gonna last forever, but
No, but I mean it's like straight iron, like it's going to decay on its own eventually anyway.
that is true.
I don't. Is there already like rust on it or anything?
Not a lot, no.
But there is rust.
Like maybe the tiniest little amount. I mean, the box is technically like 200 years, so.
Well, like I mean, it's oxygen that causes oxidization. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
we could keep it in mineral oil. That would stop
That's
it from
actually-
oxidizing.
That's actually not. That's actually brilliant.
Yeah, it's what they do
Like
with
that would
sodium,
work.
so it doesn't explode.
Let's put it in a fucking container of Fiji water. Good enough. I'm just kidding. I'm just being stupid.
I mean that. Yeah. It would, I mean, Fiji water. It would rust it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
what?
we.
What?
Yeah, mineral
what
oil.
was the? What was the lantern?
Kerosene.
Damn it!
No, Keegan, it's a mineral
Wait, hold on.
oil
Did
lantern.
you think it was a mineral water?
No. 'Cause
Thank you.
if it was oil, then it would work the exact same way.
That is true if it was oil, but
No, it's
not.
kerosene.
It's kerosene. Hey, Amelia, you got any mineral oil?
She says no. Also, the casket is decent enough size. It would take a lot of fucking oil. Like, it's like a child casket.
Oh,
Okay, it is
yeah,
an actual
big.
casket then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. It's a big
Now
ass
we're all
box.
just sad.
Well, it was a mythos monster used for abortions.
Oh. Okay.
Do you think there's like a deep fryer back at the diner?
For us to shit in?
Well, yeah,
Like
and
the
then also
Arby's deep
use the
fryer?
oil.
Damn it.
It's not an
Sorry.
Arby's, but it'll do in a pinch. I do
It
gotta
will.
go.
Uh, okay, but I think we all agree that this thing needs to be like hidden deep away.
Yes, something has to be
Okay.
done about this thing. Damn it, Mary would have known if there was a deep fryer back. Should have been you as I as I look at other Mary.
Jesus.
Oh well.
Well, I think that we're safe for right now.
Storm is easing
Yeah.
up.
Okay. So I think in the morning or something, we can head back there and see what we can do.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll kind of do this more like skip ahead a little bit.
Like
So
epilogue.
kind of, yeah. So yeah, danger's abated. Morning comes, and by the time the morning comes, the storm has stopped. It's still a little muddy, but the roads are starting to dry up and everything. What are you guys trying to do with the box?
I'm gonna guess there isn't a deep fryer.
There's a deep fryer.
Oh, there is?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Does the car still work? It just has a lot of ash in it, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of ash in the car, but the car's working just fine.
Okay. Why don't we load
could,
the casket up in that?
there's
Drive back.
probably enough oil at that at the diner then that we could do it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I also have Sam's keys, so like we can definitely find oil there.
Oh yeah, like because it's
no
a
locked
gas
door will
station,
stop
yeah.
us. Yeah. Oh yeah, I give the one key back to Amelia for being so helpful.
Yeah, she takes it and just tells you get the fuck out of her house.
Yeah.
Rude.
God, you help some people and they just treat you like shit. Anyway, let's go.
Was she nice to me?
She was super nice to Val. Yeah, she's very appreciative of Val.
Okay.
She's appreciative to Mary. She just doesn't like Randy and Myron.
That's absolutely
Well, we don't like her.
I don't like anyone
Bitch.
except Randy. Randy's okay.
He's your buddy, and
yeah.
you're his guy.
But yeah, so what are you guys doing?
Yeah, we'll just load the casket up in the car, head back to the diner, and then I guess we need. Is there like a big like tub or something we could put this in?
Yeah, Tupperware. Easy.
I mean,
Yeah,
It was
there we
all
go.
over the place in
you
the
could
20s.
probably find one of those like dish container things, that they put like dirty dishes in,
Okay,
Mhm.
like one of those big
Yeah,
like carry tubs things.
we'll do that, and then we'll dump the oil on it.
Okay.
This is as far as my plan went.
Yeah, well, we will submerge the coffin, casket, whatever, in oil
Yeah,
so that it can't rust anymore.
yeah, it will never rust.
Is there any way that we can like seal the container that we're putting it in?
I'll say there's like a big ass lid you can put on it. It's not going to be like a perfect airtight seal, but you can seal it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Do that. I don't know, wrap it up in newspaper or something like that. And then I suggest that we go like to the bottom of a hill and we just start digging for like 30 minutes. And then we put this thing in there and then we just put the dirt back.
I think that is probably our best bet, yes.
All right. So you're able to find shovels in Jake's truck. And walking off into the woods kind of behind the diner, it's not too hard to find a hill. And so you guys take the time to kind of dig a hole, put the tub with the casket in it, and fill the hole back up. When you return to your car from a distance, you can start to hear sirens. Now that it is dried up and the storm has stopped, it wouldn't be too hard to pull around Jake's truck or to pull around the tree. The sirens are coming from the north. So it's coming from Ipswich, which you guys missed the seance by a decent amount because it's like 8 in the morning now. So what are you guys doing? Are you waiting for the cops or are you driving back to Arkham?
Let's get the fuck back to Arkham. I'm
we might
not
as well
dealing
just
with
go
this shit.
home. Yeah.
All right. All right, so you guys drive off and you head back to Arkham, and that is where we're going to end it.
Wow, none of us died.
No,
Yeah, I'm actually
no one
surprised. Good
died.
job, guys.
Yeah. None of us died, and I think that unless Jesse has some Deus Ex Machina shit for that thing somehow getting back out, we have sealed that thing away forever.
You've done
Maybe
a
not
pretty,
forever.
Forever is debatable, but you've done a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Damn.
centuries, possibly eons. Well, not eons, millennia.
Yep, as
A
long
million
as,
years from now, that
as
thing might be
long as
free.
no one does any kind of development work right in that area. It's not
Yeah,
like it's
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna.
Thankfully, we've already hit like the industrial age, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
we're
sure that
about
gas
as
station and diner that's right between two major cities isn't going to be expanded at all.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Some rich
No.
people are going to like try to like build their house there and be like, "The fuck is this whole tub doing here?"
Mhm. Is this fryer oil?
Oh, it smells awful. But
So you said something about like an archive for characters. Can we keep these characters and bring them back to a different Cthulhu thing?
God, I
we
hope not.
absolutely can.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
so
want to play Myron again.
yeah, so there's a character vault that especially since I have the Roll20 premium subscription, I can actually save these characters and import them into any other one-shot Call of Cthulhu game that we do.
Nice.
So these characters will be available. So the last
Please.
thing,
Please,
There
thank
you
you.
there you go. So last thing before we end the stream. We will be back next week, same time. What I'm thinking, if you guys are all interested in it, I was thinking about doing another Call of Cthulhu one-shot, but this
Yes.
time doing Pulp Cthulhu.
Okay.
Yep, down,
Yee.
done.
Yeah.
So
Be
this
good.
time around, you guys will have much better chances, double HP, and it will be a lot more action-oriented and fighting.
Better
Okay, yeah.
chances, so I can fail even harder.
Exactly. So yeah, we will be back next week, same time for Pulp Cthulhu, so should be good. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Anybody who's watching live on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you for tuning in, and talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.